Hello, 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 my friends. Are you able to hear me? All right, let's go, let's go. So, live streaming again. So right now, let's see what can we look out for today. I just showered, so my hair is quite messy. Hey, let's go, guys. Hello, hello, hello. Okay, let's see, let's see. So Google is actually pretty good. Okay, because I've already entered Google on where did I enter Google? Let me see. Hello, hello, my friends. Welcome to the stream. Hello, hello. Yep, so if you look around the corner of your screen, I think for those horizontal version, it's actually under my face. You'll be able to see like the positions, the new positions that are being added. And then if you're looking at the vertical version, it's actually on top of my face. Okay, so I actually noticed that I have already entered Google, but I actually entered it at, let me see what's the price did I actually get in. Yeah, so right now, just now inside my own group, I actually asked them to, if they have not taken Google, I asked them to take at 165.27. Yeah, with a stop loss at 162. Because as for myself, my entry for Google is, where did I enter? Okay, I entered at 158.3. 158.3 is roughly around 158.3 is around here. Yeah, so I think I entered here, but I didn't realize until one of my group mates, they actually asked me about it, like why didn't I post Google. Yeah, so I thought I actually wrote it down like around the live stream area, but then I didn't. Yeah, so right now, if you want to enter Google, your risk might be a bit higher because initially, if you look at my profile, right, I actually did send one on my TikTok profile where I asked you guys to set a buy limit at 162.55. So basically, if you did buy that position, you are buying right under here, 162.55. Yeah, just look at the video that's being posted on my TikTok profile. Then the stop loss, I think I asked you to put at about 157. So just now, pre-market, there was quite a nice opportunity. So some of them inside my group, they bought at 165.27. So about 165.3 with a very small stop loss at 162. Yep, so the stop loss, they bought 165. Okay, where is 165? Yeah, somewhere here. Then after the stop loss will be placing just under this low. Today what can buy? Hello, Beach Boy, you're here again. Hey, you super supportive. Like you're like my number one viewer. Today what can buy? Okay, I also bought Amazon as well, but Amazon I'm actually doing I'm risking a very very small amount because if you look at Amazon, right, officially we are actually inside this zone. Remember, Beach Boy? Yeah. So we wanted to buy roughly about $200, which is actually in the middle of this whole zone. This is your fair value gap, this black color box. But right now seems like price might be going from here, but I'm actually not too sure. So just now I actually sent in a signal. Let me see. Yes, so maybe I can show you this. Yeah, so just now I sent in one. I actually bought at 206.24 with a stop loss at 201.5, and then the take profit is 225. Yep. So I'm not too sure whether it will go or not because no matter how the overall market still looks pretty overheated, because if you just look at SPY, right, if I were to zoom out a bit, you can see that we have already touched the 592 area today. So this is the touch on 592. And if you were to just look left a little bit, there are like some touches here, here, and here. And these are the major resistance area where price can reject here. After that, we start to consolidate from here. How many do you buy? Okay, for Amazon, I risk 0.3%. For Google, because I already have a position. Yeah, I totally like didn't notice that I have a position in Google. Yeah, so I didn't wrote it down around like my live stream area. No, my size is okay. My risk is usually about maybe 2,500 to $5,000 for that 0.5%. Yeah, I usually buy a lot. Is in the hundreds to maybe 1,000 plus range, around there. Uh, so 50 stock. It depends on your account size though, because if for me, most of the time I risk about 0.5% to 1% of my total capital. Then I base on the stop loss distance. So I can give you a very simple example. Let's say if you have an account of $10,000, okay, and your 1% risk is actually $100, right? Then let's say if you enter Google right now at about, let's say we just round it up, okay? Let's say you entered at 167. So your entry price is, so your entry price is 167. Then let's say if you place a stop loss at let's say $4 different, 163. So this one is your stop loss. This one is your entry, correct? So your stop loss, your entry to stop loss region is actually $4. So you know that you're risking $100. So $100 divided by $4, you can buy 25 shares. So in the event if Google drop down to 163 and you lost about the shares drop about $4, you lost about $100. Yeah, so it all depends on your own risk. Amazon, okay, let me see Amazon. Let me delete all this. Amazon, I bought. What's my price for Amazon? Let me take a look. Where's Amazon? Amazon, I bought it at 206.24. So right now is still around the entry level. Nothing amazing. Yep. Then my stop loss is at 201.5. My target is 225. So Amazon right now, okay, so we left with 6 more minutes before the market open, and Amazon looks like it's breaking out of this trend line. So just let me check. There's no volume coming in. That's the things that, and right now it's actually pre-market, so we can't really tell whether we will get a breakout or not. No matter how this trade, right, from Amazon that I took, I think it's quite a high risk trade, especially when the overall market is actually extremely overbought as of right now. Yeah, so if you look at SPY, even for the RSI, right, on the 1 hour chart, from here it's very clear that we have a divergence already, and price has also entered into the overbought zone. So from here, SPY might start to really consolidate, because the previous consolidation is actually too small. This consolidation is way too small. Yep, this is my thought process. So Amazon can buy now. Yes, if you want to, you can follow. You can follow if you want. But of course, if Amazon were to drop down to about 201.5, which is actually my stop loss, right? I have two plans. Either I will remove the stop loss, I will add another position maybe near to around the 200 area. If not, by then I will see how's the overall market condition. If SPY is actually starting to pull back, I will take this loss at 201.5 first. I'll take the loss. I'll monitor how the market reacts. From there, then maybe I will start to buy another position at maybe $200 or something. Yeah, so you have to know this risk first and you decide whether you want to take or not. Yeah, that's why I'm doing a very small risk, only 0.3%. Okay, so right now we left with roughly about 4 more minutes. I will scan through all the how much I bought Amazon 206.24. So right now I will scan through all the charts quickly to see whether we have any opportunity. Okay, JD is pretty garbage. It's actually coming back to my entry level, so I might want to manage this position. Let's see what can I do on JD. Let me see. Okay guys, I'm actually right now managing my position on JD because JD I had a position I entered at 32.86. 32.86 is around here. Yeah, so it actually I entered I think maybe somewhere around here. It went up. Right now it's coming back, almost giving me a break even. Although I took 30% profit off already, but I'm not too sure it will come back to take me out or not. So I think to be on the safer side. Okay, so nothing to manage. I actually shift my stop loss up already. So right now my stop loss is 33.3. 33.3 is just under this alert area. Yep, so nothing for me to manage on JD. So we'll continue scanning through the other instrument to see that whether we have any more opportunities today. So I will do a quick scan to see how's the overall market condition. Okay, how 25 stocks. You mean for me, is it? I buy how many shares for Amazon? Is it? Oh, okay. Amazon, let me check, huh? Okay, I bought 600 shares. Yeah, it's a 0.3% risk on my account. Yeah, my shares is always in the hundreds to about maybe 1,000 plus. Max sometimes when I do like day trade, it might go up to about 2,000 plus shares. Yes, yes. Okay, Tesla. If you guys are new to the stream, Tesla, I did post on my TikTok profile also. So if you can see that I actually bought my average price for Tesla is about 275. So somewhere around this low, I actually bought it and I have taken partial profits. I think 30% off on the Monday pre-market gap. Yeah, so right now I'm actually still in good profit and my next target is roughly about maybe 380. So initially I actually put at 350, but it was because of Beach Boy. He asked me about Tesla. I suddenly remember, yes, I went to check my TP, it was 350. So when Beach Boy asked me about it, I shift my take profit from 350 to about 380. Yeah, so maybe when he reached 380, I will take another maybe 30% off. Then I will let the rest of the 40% run for even higher targets. Yeah, so thank you, Beach Boy. Yeah, if not, it will be like Amazon. Amazon, I set a target at 210. Yeah, so over here, Amazon. Yeah, so the Monday pre-market gap up to 210. So I have totally gotten out of everything. So my very first I also took off 50% of the position, I think at 207. So just around here. Then after my target is actually 210. So when it reached 210, it just took me out of everything. Then this today I just entered the game, but I think it's a pretty high risk trade. I'm not too sure whether to recommend or not. So if you want to take Amazon or something, it can be a aggressive trade, I guess. Yeah, because right now you can see that it's actually coming down already. And let's take a look at SPY. Yeah, SPY is also the same thing. Right now we have already hit the 592 area. So from I think Monday or so during the live streaming, we have already been talking about this level 592. So we have officially hit it, and the highest price is actually 592.55. Why 592? So if you go up to the 4-hour chart and then you scroll out or zoom out, you can see that we have one touch here, two touch, three, four, a few touches over here. And these are all the major resistance areas. So from here, SPY might actually start to do some pullbacks. I'm still alright, Beach Boy. Not very rich, but can say comfortable lah, comfortable. Yeah, so guys, let's scan through all the instruments since the market is open already to see whether we got any opportunity or not. If you have any questions about anything, okay, Google is really going. So good job if you did follow my TikTok profile, you took the trade on Google. Congratulations, you're in profit. And right now, if you want, because market is pretty overheated, right? And if you took it right under here at 162.55, move your stop loss to break even. Yeah, because your stop loss by right should be somewhere down here. Yeah, just shift it up to break even. You got nothing to lose anymore. Thoughts on NVIDIA, buy more. NVIDIA, let me see. Okay, NVIDIA, same thing, because if you just take a look at QQQ, which is a NASDAQ 100, right? I can tell you that I feel that the market is really pretty overheated. Let me just change this, then after that I will start explaining. Okay, so on the 4-hour chart, you look at QQQ, right now price is about 519.7, and if I were to open up RSI, you can see the RSI we have divergence already. So this is actually the very first sign that momentum is actually dying out, and market might start to correct from there. Why? Because if you just look over this portion, you can see that we also have RSI divergence over here. And what actually happened to the market? It starts to consolidate. So the very same thing, I think overall for all the tech stocks or that, it might start to consolidate a little around here. If not, even if it starts to go up, right, I don't think there will be much meat for you. Yeah. Okay, Beach Boy. I bought 20 shares Amazon. Okay, good for you. Can. As long as it's actually within your account risk, right? I think you are pretty safe. Don't overexpose yourself. Then for Jean, what's your trading strategy? I use a combination of quite a lot of things. So basically, I use like Elliott Wave, smart money concepts, technical analysis, price actions, even simple things like, you know, the doji candle, bullish engulfing candle, what the hammer, shooting star, all that, right? I actually use. Then after that, of course, I have a lot of indicators, but I don't usually like always look at them. I have like EMAs, SMA, volumes, super trend, VWAP, IAA, MACD, all that, but it's not the whole list over here. So it all depends on different market condition. I will use a combination of different things. Then of course, we also have to look at macroeconomics like tariff policy, interest policy, monetary policy, fiscal policy, all that. Yeah, so it's a whole combination of a lot of things. Like right now, also under my chart, you can see RSI, ATR, all that. But of course, most importantly, I would say my main strategy is actually Elliott Wave, because this strategy I have been practicing for about 10 years right now, 10 to 11 years, and is super amazing. It actually helps. It somehow helped me to forecast like where the market direction is, how can I actually prep for the next move, or that. Wouldn't Trump is the god to go up or now since AI kind of boom now? Yong Hun Lim, I don't quite get what you mean though. What you mean by wouldn't Trump is the god to go up, or now since AI kind of boom now? What do you mean by that? You mean by all the tech stocks they are like super expensive? Curious to know your Sharpie ratio. What is Sharpie ratio? Hey, sorry, I have not joined any group for a very, very long time, and some of like the acronyms or some short forms I don't really quite understand though. Yeah, so I will actually need some time. And this live streaming I just started, I think, last Friday or last Thursday. Yeah. Yeah, if you want to know about, I'm not too sure whether you mean by my risk reward ratio, is it? Yeah, if you are talking about risk reward ratio, minimally I'm targeting at least 1:3. I don't normally do 1:2. Those that give me 1:2, I would actually rather skip it. What do you think about ACHR? Hey, let me see. What is this? ACHR. Okay, I have not traded this stock before. Okay, right now it is totally flying off. Unless you know the fundamental of the company, I think even if you know the fundamental of the company, I wouldn't actually recommend like buying right now. If I were you, I entered somewhere maybe here in the middle of like this whole move. I'm actually getting ready to book profit though. I won't jump into this kind of move. I would rather wait for it to pull back because the market will always pull back. Why? You just look at the left side. So you see we have a very we have like a parabolic move going up. So this move itself, I think is less than a month. Yeah, it's totally 1 month. 1 month later, it actually pulls back roughly about 50%. Yeah, so I will wait for the pullback before I start buying again. Yeah, so this is the good part I think about technical analysis. It gives you a very quick glance like what do you have to do next. You don't really have to look at the fundamentals or that. You just look at the charts first. Then after that, from there, if the charts looks good, then you start to look into the fundamental of the company or that. Yeah, so if you want to know, usually what I do is that I give you one example. We can go to some China stocks because they are not garbage, okay, but I will call them garbage for now. Let me, okay, this one no. I remember there's one China stocks. Okay, let's say for technical analysis, or even if you, before you even dive in to look at the fundamental of the company, my advice is that once you see a chart like this, there's a very huge spike up. After that, it hang all the way down, then consolidate like that. The first thing, garbage. Okay, garbage stocks, don't even look at it. Next, go and find something that is much nicer, like really trending. So if you want like something that you have a higher possibility of winning, right? Go and find something like SPY. It's very nice. It's like trending up, come down, up, down, and up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Rather than go and find something that's going sideways. Yeah. As in all the tech stock is already going up due to recent news about the 600 billion. Yes, correct. Yong Hun Lim, I do think that the market is really, really overheated right now. So I'm actually expecting a pullback. So since the live stream, I think on Monday or something, I've already plotted this 592 area. So even if you can go to my TikTok profile, I think start of I actually have two updates. One of the updates is actually mid of this week. Another one is actually the start of May. So I posted quite a long video, I think about 30 minutes or something. And I have all along been talking about this 592 zone. So right now we have already hit it. High chance I think we'll start to pull back. If not, what you will do is that I think it will just go up a little bit, just left with a little bit more meat for you to capitalize on. After that, you will start that pullback already. Yeah, so if SPY were to pull back, most of the time, all the stocks will pull back together. Would all the stocks? Yes, correct. The reason why I always look at SPY is because it consists of the top 500 companies, and usually the market, they move together, at least maybe about 70% of them will be in the same directions. Yeah, so by looking at SPY, you can already more or less tell like what's the overall direction. If you want to know more about what's the overall direction for the tech stocks, you can look at QQQ. Do you backtest your strategy? Is your strategy mean reverting or momentum based? Yes, I have been using this very same strategy for 10 years, 11 years, 11 years. And I have been backtesting it a lot, more times than I think you will be shocked if I were to show you my trading journal. Yeah, so I initially I started with alert wave. So as time goes by, I incorporate more and more things in. Yeah, can win or not? Amazon within 1 week. I think Beach Boy Amazon 1 week I think is difficult, really difficult. Yeah, that's why I took a very small risk on it, and I'm okay to take the loss if it comes down to roughly about 201.5. So my stop loss is actually around here. Yeah, I'm all prepared to take the loss. What time frame do you always look to see the trend? I would actually advise you to start minimally on the daily chart, because the daily chart it gives you a clearer idea, or even on the weekly chart sometimes. Because on the weekly chart you can see the whole trend, right? Whether the market is actually trending up or is actually trending down. Yeah. Then after you identify the overall direction, is that I would definitely find something that is trending up rather than something that is coming down. So from there, I will drop down to like daily, all that, to identify simple things like support and resistance. Then from there, I will drop down even further to about 4 hours. 4 hours is places where I really start to refine all my entries already. Like let's say for Amazon, we actually have this fair value gap. Yeah, so this is your fair value gap. Then after that, price have already entered this zone. Same thing is that because this zone itself is actually pretty huge. So if it's this huge, what do? We try to target roughly about the 50% of the zone. So that's why you can see that I actually set the alert at $200, which is plus minus about 50% there. Then once I do that, what I will do is that I will go down to like 1 hour time frame, even the 15 minutes or 5 minutes, to find even better entries. I will slowly zoom in, and until I can use a really small stop loss. One example that I can show it to you is my own trades. Is this. Let me just find out. No, this is a big profit already. Let me find my group chat. Then after that, I show it to you. Where is it? It's the Intel trade. Eh? Okay. I'm not too sure where is it, but should I use a search function? Let me use the search function. Maybe I've already scanned through. Intel, big partial profit, no. Update, no. New stock, okay. This is the one. Yep. Okay, we go to Intel. Let me show you this part. Okay, so let me show you my group chat first. Yeah, so this is the group. I actually entered Intel on the 6th of May. So my entry price is 19.93. My stop loss is 19.5. So I'm risking about 43 cents. Okay, this is actually a day trade, which I converted into a swing trade. Okay, so where's 19.93? 19.93 is actually here. 19.93 here. Okay, so I entered here. I placed my stop loss just under here. Okay, so if you were to take a look, this is actually 43 cents only, the stop loss. But I converted it into a swing trade. The reason is very simple. I use alert wave, right? So you know that this move coming up. Wait, so sorry. Let me show it to you. Yeah, so this move coming up is your impulse. Okay, this might be your wave 1 or something. Then after this wave coming down, this is your A. This coming up is your B. This coming down is your C wave. This coming up is your ABC. This is your D. This coming down is your E wave. Yeah, so by doing that and just by applying the very simple rule of Elliott wave is that if we are in a triangle, the wave coming down for wave E, right, cannot exceed the start of wave C. So by doing that, I just place my stop loss here. So if Intel were to come all the way down, break below wave C, I know that my analysis is wrong. I will take the loss and get off the trade. But of course, Intel didn't do that. Then what did he do? He actually gave us another impulse going up, breaking the previous high. Yeah, I've already took partial profit, 30% for this trade already. I also can show this to you. Oh no, I closed 50%. 50% already. Yeah, so if you look over here on the 12th of May, I closed 50% off. I still have a remaining of 50% on the position, and this trade itself was giving me about 1:5 RR at that point of time. So I'm still holding it for more upside potential. Okay. Then okay, wait, I am a bit lost with where. Okay, hold on, let me see. You don't hold for that. Yes, I don't hold for very long. I do have like long-term investment in stocks or that, but when it comes to trading, I will respect my stop loss, and respecting your stop loss is a very important thing, because by using such a small stop loss, right, I'm actually using leverage as well. Yeah, I believe in leverage, and it's not something dangerous. That's why I can open larger position size by risking a very, very small amount. So if you look at my Amazon, my risk is about, for Amazon, where did I enter again? Hey, sorry guys, I'm a very forgetful guy. I'm so used to all this that like whether I take a loss or what, it doesn't really affect me anymore. Yeah, because I know overall in the long run, I will definitely make money. So taking some loss and here and there, it doesn't really matter to me. Yeah, so my entry for Amazon is 206.24. My stop loss is 201.5. So I risk about $5 plus. Yeah. So my stop loss is somewhere over here. Like, as you can see, Amazon is actually coming down. And just now, remember when I told you before you actually buy this Amazon, I already give you my thought process that is that when we open up the volume indicator, you can see that we got no volume at all. Yep, it's red color. But then of course at that point of time, I entered during the pre-market session. Yeah, I should have entered when market open, but I didn't. So if this were to really come down all the way here, I will decide whether I want to cut the loss or I will remove my stop loss to enlarge my risk a little bit. Then once it comes to about $200, I might try to enter again. Yes, correct. I will always take the small loss rather than hoping that it will, go up from there. Yeah, because these are all opportunity costs, I think. Because when I initially started trading maybe 10 years ago, 11 years ago, I backhold like stocks for a long time, and that's what actually kills my account. It's really opportunity cost. Imagine if you hold something that doesn't move for 1 year, 2 years, then 1 or 2 years you can find other better stocks though. Hi, do you trade currencies? I used to trade currencies very long ago, 11 years ago. If you want me to look at currencies for you, I can do that. But personally, for me right now, I don't trade currencies. I do trade Bitcoin though. Okay, if I'm looking for long-term investment on Nvidia, should I be buying when it's down rather than follow? Yes, correct. Yong Hun Lim, I will definitely advise that you wait for a pullback before buying any long-term investment. There's no point, I think, chasing right now. Even if you, it all depends on what's the long-term outlook for NVIDIA. If you believe in a company for like the next 5 years, 10 years or something, buying at all the peaks, all that, even if you buy at the peaks, all that, if you can hold for 5 years, 10 years, you definitely can make money, provided NVIDIA is still the number one company in the whole world. Provided China, China, they're making their own chips, all that, right? Provided that China have not overtaken NVIDIA, which I don't think so, at least minimally in the 3 to 5 years. Yeah. Okay. Hardware-wise, the specs, all that, I think most of the companies, they are already on par, but they are losing out on the AI, the software parts, if you were to compare to NVIDIA. So NVIDIA actually have the advantage over there, the competitive advantage. Yeah, so I have like this graph, I think. Okay, let me find out for you. I think it's this though. Is it this? Let me see. Yep, so this is the graph you can look at. Yep, so it's quite obvious is that they tell you it's the time in the market, not timing the market, if you're looking for really, really long-term investment. Yeah, for me, trading, I don't really care about this because I get in and out really, really fast. Yeah, if you want, you can take a screenshot of this, then later on you can, of course, read about it. If you don't understand what it means, just take this chart, plug into ChatGPT. ChatGPT will explain everything for you in detail. Okay? Okay, what else? Amazon down. Yes, correct. Yeah, I was too aggressive for this part. I shouldn't have entered at pre-market. I should have waited a little bit, especially I know that SPY is actually hitting this like 592 area from here. And I also know that this consolidation over here is way too short. It's really way too short. This started like maybe on a Wednesday and we finished the consolidation actually yesterday. And today it actually went up. It's way too short already. Yeah, we definitely need something a bit larger than this. At least about the consolidation, I think like this, at least for 1 or 2 weeks or something like that. Definitely not this. This is like 2 days only. It's okay. Beach boy, don't worry, don't panic, okay? Chill, relax. As long as you come to a live stream, I think I can help you to manage the position. Shouldn't be an issue. Yeah. So there should be a pullback in couple of days since it's overheated. Yes, correct. Market won't trend forever, really, won't go up in a straight line forever, especially over here, right? If you just look at this part, I measure for you from this low, which is on the 22nd of April, until right now, we don't really have any like big pullbacks. So we have been going up for about 24 days already, more than 3 weeks. Yeah, usually 3 weeks, 4 weeks time, they will definitely give you a pullback. During that pullback, then you can of course decide where to buy again. And especially for this, for now until maybe about October or November, we are going, because Donald Trump, he's going to have like this mini election, where they are going to see whether they still want him to become the president or not. So I don't think the market will perform very bad from there. I think the market should perform pretty well. If not, at least minimally, it will just hang around like this area 590 for a long time, like just going very, very sideways over here. Until the election is over, then the market might go into a chaos again. Hey guys, thank you so much for the follow, okay? Thank you so much. Yeah, so I will be doing this live streaming every Monday to Friday, so 5 days a week, every day roughly about 9:15 p.m. for Singapore time. If somewhere in other country, it will be 9:15 a.m. Eastern time. Yeah, so I'll be doing this for at least an hour. So like today itself, there's really nothing much to do. There's no day trading opportunity as well. Right now, we are roughly about 25 minutes into the market open, and prices are more Prices are more or less around the same area. Thank you, Jack. Thank you, Ignite. Yes, for following me. Thank you so much. So I have not really scanned through all the charts. Let me just take a final look. Okay, Palantir, looking amazing. This is something that I'm actually looking at. You can start to draw a trend line and set an alert over here. Okay, guys, can you actually do me a favor? Tell me whether is my music too loud, like it's overpowering my voice. Let me know that. Okay, guys, over at Instagram, you want to come over to TikTok. There's more people in TikTok. Yeah, go to my TikTok. Yeah, you can see all the chats over here and you will know like what's going on and everything. So John, Adrian, you can come over to TikTok. Okay, Ken. Okay, sure. Thank you so much. Yeah, because yesterday I think there was some issue with my microphone. So I have already reset everything and hope right now it's actually much more clearer. Because yesterday I think during the live stream there was a lot of very good knowledge for you to learn all that. I wanted to post them on TikTok like as a very short video, but I noticed the volume is way too low and I have no idea like during the live stream how do you even hear what I'm actually talking about. Yeah, because I full blast my speaker to 100 and I can't really hear that. I can't hear anything. And I tried to post on TikTok, there was like zero, no volume at all. Yep. Okay, so maybe we can continue with Palantir. Okay, so Palantir, maybe I can go up to a higher time frame to show you how I actually do this analysis. Firstly is that remember okay, some of you might be very, very new. So I have a position in Palantir. Let me see how much did I buy. Then I update you on the price. Okay, one more thing is that let me just switch off my fan. I'm actually very cold. I'm shivering already. Okay, I bought Palantir. My entry is actually 106.85. So 106.85 is 106.85, yes, just right under here. So I bought almost at the low. How did I actually manage to do that is because I have already identified like 3 zones. These are all the fair value gaps. Yeah, so I entered there. Then after that, right now I am actually still in Palantir and waiting to book more profit. And if you don't have any positions in Palantir, what should you do? So the very first thing you can see that, let me just delete all these boxes. Then I will explain everything from the start. Did I delete my alert? No, right? Okay, so the very first thing is that we have a fair value gap over here. Initially, it was unmitigated because price didn't actually enter into the zone. But right now, price has already entered into the zone somewhere here. So right now, it's just a normal fair value gap. And then if we were to drop down to the 1 hour time frame, 1 hour, we can see that we have 2 more fair value gap over here. Okay, so if I were to pull out, this is the first zone, and then we have an unmitigated fair value gap over here. This is how I have created both zone, and I've already set the alert at roughly about 125.3. So I'm actually expecting Palantir to take this, at least the lower part of this zone, before I will be interested to buy any positions. And then of course, if this position, this very first fair value gap doesn't hold right, I'm actually expecting it to come into the second zone. From here, I will enter the buy position with a stop loss. It all depends on how price action actually comes into this zone. If it's slow and steady, I might put my stop loss right under this zone. So over here, just right under this smaller box. If it's aggressive, I might put under here. So from here, I will write the trend up. So this is actually how I find all my like sniper entries. Yeah, it's not difficult. It's not. I don't think it's difficult. Then after that, Of course, I do combine like alert wave for that, right? Because right now we have like those impulse correction, impulse correction, impulse correction, impulse. And right now we are in another correction again. Okay, the alert wave correction and your market term like correction is two different thing, okay? Alert wave correction is like meaning to say is doing a consolidation or a pullback. But when you say the market overall correction, overall the market is correcting, right? That means it has dropped more than 10%. Okay, let me see what else. The price shown are the EP. The prices shown are the EP. Frost, what do you actually mean by that? Entry price? Yes, I'm actually showing you my entry price and everything. So where did I buy? Where's my stop loss? All that. Hello, Property Lee Brothers. Hello, my friend. Yeah, Palantir is a super good stock. In the face of all the tariff uncertainty, all that is just hold up really, really, really well. Yeah, it have already broken like the previous high over here and also broken the previous top over here. And right now we are just consolidating in this area before we get more upside again. Beach Boy, well, I don't understand it. What is that? Can I copy and paste? I can't copy your comment though. This, can I type a comment? Let me see. I type hi. Ah, yes, able to. Yesterday I couldn't type over here. Yeah, we continue on and try to find opportunities for maybe even if we can't find any trades today, no issue. We can actually prep for next week, right? Yeah, crowd, I love this trade. This instrument has been giving me very good profits all along. Hey, let's set an alert. So why am I setting an alert on crowd? I'm actually looking for, I'm not too sure whether it will do that or not, because if it can do that, this will be your A, your B, your C wave correction. So this is your A, your B, and of course your C wave. From here, maybe we'll start to get another upside again. So very same thing, let's use a combination of strategy. We have another fair value gap over here. You see? So by using a combination like with alert wave, you can already identify this might be a good zone for the C wave to complete. After that, we will hit up again. So many grade A longs. Yes. Definitely in this market condition, don't go short. You go short, you die though. Up a bit once up to the 50 EMA in 15 minutes. You mean Amazon, is it? Amazon, let me see. Yes, I got a feeling based on this, right? Amazon will really come down more though. Today the entry won't be it's not a good entry, so it's my mistake as well. I shouldn't have take that during the pre-market session. I should have wait for market open because there was no volume and I was, I think, aggressive. Yep. Just to ask for NVIDIA, when it will start to rebound value after overheat? NVIDIA, when it will start to rebound? You mean by the pullback, is it? Yong Hoon Lim? When it will start to rebound value after overheat? Yes, Frost, this is trading view. Yes, trading view. Okay. All I can tell you is that I can't really tell you when it will start to pull back because in this world nobody will know when the market will top or bottom. But based on some like technical all that side, you can see like let's say for RSI for NVIDIA on the 4-hour chart, it's actually in the overbought zone already. So once it's in the for RSI, once it's in the overbought zone, usually it will start to lose out momentum or steam from here. So the market itself, they will start to like slowly die out. Then it might just go up a little bit more. After that, it will start a small correction. It won't be a huge one like you know this area on the 8 and 9 of August, it won't be this huge, but it tanked all the way down. I don't think this will happen because if you use alert wave, a simple logic is that one of the correction that is aggressive, the other one will be a sideways correction. It's like, or they will always try to alternate. So I think this likely will be more of a sideways move rather than something, like aggressively going down before we start another rally going up. Yes, Beach Boy, Amazon. Really my bad, my bad. Even I sent in my own group, but because they have been there for quite a while, so they know more or less my style. How do I do things or that? Yeah, even if this is a loss, I'm okay to take that loss all day long. No issues. I will just re-enter again, repositions myself. It's all opportunity cost. Don't backhold anything. Hey guys, thank you so much for the follow. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I'm a new live streamer and I'm still very new to all this. So if you have any questions or that, feel free to ask. And once I exit all my existing positions, I will start another new 100,000 USD account. From there, I'll post my performance maybe weekly or monthly for you to track. If you like what I do, you can join my group in the next few months or something. Okay, what is this? Beach Boy NEVA? What is this? NEVA before 140 will. Oh, NVIDIA is it? NVIDIA 140. Before 140 will come down. Quite possible. Okay, so NVIDIA we can try to do a bit more in depth. Let's see. You can just put a horizontal line over here. Let me change the color to the red one. And here itself, I think it's quite clear. You can see like 1 touch, 2 touch, 3, maybe another 4 over here, 5. This one is actually a very strong touch. Why? Okay, let's zoom in this part. I zoom in this part for you first. Okay guys, so over here you can see what did NVIDIA do. NVIDIA started from this low. It actually rallied up, touched this resistance area. It starts a sideways pullback. Okay, so I think around like 140 area, 141, we might start to see NVIDIA giving us a pullback. The pullback, of course, I'm looking at something like this size, at least for 1 or 2 weeks. Not something that is let me find one for you. Okay, there's a huge difference between all the pullbacks. You see this over here, okay, over at the left hand side of my chart, over here, NVIDIA has an impulse going up. After this pullback is really sharp. Okay, this retracement I think is at least to the 618 area. So if we were to put on a fib retracement, you can more or less see that we actually pull back way more than the 618. The 618 is actually here, it almost touches the 786 already. Then from here, NVIDIA start another rally going up. Then this is a sideways correction, another rally going up. This is more of a deep retracement. Then after we start another rally again, a sideways correction before we start another rally again. Yeah, so I'm actually looking for this type of correction or pullback before we will hit even higher. Yeah, this will be a 140 will be a strong resistance level. So for me personally, since I've already identified this, right, I'll just set the alarm over here. So if NVIDIA can touch about 14, maybe I just want 140 is a whole number. It's also a psychological level where price usually they like to just go to the whole number. Then from there they will just tank or just correct from there. Yeah, so I set the alert on 140. Okay, guys, I need to scroll up for the comments. Palantir possible to cross 135. Palantir 135. Possible lah, bro. 135 is not far away though. You see the all-time high for Palantir is actually at 133.5 already. So if to go 135, no issue lah. This one's 少少問題, you know. Yeah, so for Palantir, my target, let me see where's my target for Palantir. My target for Palantir is minimum about 145 to 150 though. Yeah, so 145 is around here, 150 is around here. So somewhere this area. That's like my bare minimum before once price reach around like maybe 145, I'll book another 30% off. Then what else? Nvidia before will come down, I think. Yeah, yes, Beach Boy, quite likely we might even start a correction or a pullback from this current price itself. Like I keep saying that the market is quite overheated. It's a temporary thing. It's not like I'm expecting the market to really plunge all the way down. No, but of course, what I mean is that market doesn't move in a straight line. Market will always go up, retrace a bit, 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 go up, will retrace a bit. Okay? Yeah, I'm actually looking for the retracement. I don't mean like the market will fly all the way down. Yeah, I don't see that coming in until early July, where the pausing of the tariff finally is giving us some outcome or some results. Okay, follow net. Okay, thank you. I will cheer you, my friend. I'll do my best. Now too overbought to long any new positions. Yes, correct. I totally agree. It's really too overbought to buy any positions right now. Because from here, I know it has been a good like 3 weeks or so. Market is very, very green, and some of you might have missed opportunities or that. And you feel like chasing the market, but my advice is not to do that. Wait for a pullback before you get in. It will be much more safer. Yeah, don't FOMO, fear of missing out. Yep. Seems like Palantir pullback coming strong. Yes, correct. I also think that Palantir will enter that zone that I actually draw. Yep. So this very first zone, because there are some wicks inside already, I don't think it will hold very well. So likely we will come into the second zone instead. From here, we will get the upside from there. Thank you guys for the follow. I really appreciate it. Okay, July boy, what platform are you using? This is actually TradingView. It's a paid version. I think I paid roughly about 500 USD if I'm not wrong. TradingView is an awesome platform. Like, if you want any indicators or you have any special requirements, so that you can get people to build all sorts of like automated bots, the indicators or that to your own liking. If you are someone who does trading using automated system like those quants trading or bot trading, yep, you can do all that. Of course, by myself, I trade manually. I do everything by myself. But this chart itself, I really love it because it has all the functions that is available here. Yeah, you see, I don't think I have ever found any platform that you can set alerts on trend line though. You see, I can set alerts on trend line. I can set alerts on this box itself. A box, can I set alert? Let me try. Oops, so sorry, wrong info. I cannot set alerts on the box, but there are many tools that you can set alerts on. How do you gauge when the stock would drop? How do you gauge? Bro, this is actually a very tough question. I can tell you that through experience and through using indicators, so that you can more or less tell the market, is quite overbought, is going to have a pullback, all that. But to know the exact like day, time, or price for it to top or bottom, I can tell you honestly, nobody knows. So as a trader, you have to embrace uncertainty in the market. This is something that as time goes by, you will start to understand that you will just keep telling yourself you don't know anything in the market, and this is the beauty of it. You know, like we are trading, we are buying or selling of things that give us a higher probability of winning. There's no 100% win rates at all. Anyone who tells you that they have like 90%, 100% win rate, you better run, okay? I have all the successful traders that I've seen, their win rates are usually about 50 to 70% range. I have never seen anyone like going above that. And trading is a very relaxing thing, like maybe you spend 30 minutes to an hour a day. Okay, I think I start to divert a bit because I'm also a bit tired, you know. So I might say some things wrong and then just bring me back. Okay. So very first thing is that let's say for SPY, you look at four. Okay, we just start with daily chart. Why we look at SPY is simple because SPY represent the overall market because it consists of the top 500 companies in the US, not Singapore, US. Okay. Also on the daily chart, you can see that on RSI itself, it's roughly about 67 already. Let's say 68. So the overbought zone is roughly about 70, and we are not far from there. So SPY might just move up a little bit more. After that, we might start retracement. Then another thing is that we can take a look at the fear and greed index. So let me just refresh this for you because I have not opened up today. So if you were to just do a search on fear and greed index on Google, you can see we are in the greed area already, and very soon we will enter the extreme greed area. Usually once we reach the extreme greed, the market will definitely start to pull back. Then another thing, then we move on 4 hours chart. 4 hours, let's say you look at the price action over here, and then you open up RSI. RSI is also the same thing. You can see that the peak of RSI is here, the other peak is over here. We already have divergence. So I just connect the trend line and give you a better visual. So if you connect the top to the top for this RSI, you can see that we have divergence. Price is actually going up, but RSI is sloping down. This is called divergence. Yep. I like to keep my charts clean, so I always tend to delete all the things that are no longer useful for me. Yeah, this is one way that I gauge how the chart is actually, the market is quite overheated. There are many ways for you to do that. So if you want more, follow me. Someday, join my course, okay? You will learn everything that you have to know. I think we'll hit 110 before going 140 and up. Let me see. NVIDIA 110. Wow, brother, 110 far away though. 110 is really far away. Okay, 110, even if you use a fib retracement from the low until the current high, to 110, you are looking at the 0.618 retracement level, is it? Okay, if price really goes there, I might for me, okay, personally for me, I don't think NVIDIA will hit there. Another thing is that if you can take a look. Okay, let me just try to do this. Okay, I want to delete this. This is actually no longer useful to me. Okay, if you look at NVIDIA, let's say we zoom out a bit, then after that we have like this downtrend line which has been correcting NVIDIA since January 25, so a good like 5 months already. So this is actually a pretty powerful trend line, and right now we have broken out of this trend line. So usually after a breakout of trend line, we will start to have some consolidation around the trend line area. So if you look at 110, it's like even if this trend line you draw a bit further away, maybe possible if we have a deep retracement, NVIDIA can retrace all the way and take this trend line roughly about the free retracements 0.618 area, then we start another rally up. That is possible. We won't know for sure what will happen, but for now, of course, I'm actually expecting more of a sideways pullback rather than a deep retracement. This is my view. Let me answer some questions. Yeah, I'm actually starting my own course, but you know, starting a course is not easy, especially an online course, because you have to script, then I have to write down all my thought processes and just give you all the important points and not like uh keep keep like free and easy, because free and easy you are always going to divert from the main topic or you miss out some points or that. Yeah, so right now I'm actually scripting. I give myself roughly about another 2 months or 2 months or so for me to complete everything. Guys, thank you so much for joining the live stream. Yeah, as you can see, Nvidia is going up. There's a possibility that we might break we have already broken the previous high already. Yep, so with this, although we just broke above slightly, okay, let me zoom in. Okay, over here, we have already broken the previous top over here, but then we do not have a solid body candle close on the candle. Yeah, I think we might be doing a expanding or running flat as of right now. So this coming down is your A wave, this going up is a B wave. B wave have to break the start of A wave to be considered a running or expanding flat. So Nvidia might come down over here as to complete your C wave as a running flat. If not, it can actually goes down, breaking the low of A wave to complete the C wave as an expanding flat before we go up again. This is these are some of the analysis, but of course analysis it won't be 100% accurate, but at least it can tells you like what to expect in the market, rather than just blindly like buying or selling. What is the estimated value Nvidia and Palantir will go down to? Kind of worried to invest at high point. Bro, why not you tell me what's your objective in buying them? Are you trading them or are you investing in them? And even if you invest in them, why are you investing in these two companies? And how long are you actually looking to hold your portfolio? Because there's a huge difference between trading and investing. Trading, you don't really care about like whether the market, the company will perform well in the next 1 year or 2 years. You only need to know that the market or the stock will trend for at least maybe a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, or maybe up to 2 to 3 months, and you get out of the positions. Like if you are doing swing trading, you get out with profit. So for trading, you are basically doing things like that. You see, this is like one impulse coming down, right? You try to catch maybe 80% or 70% of this whole leg coming down. Then you wait for the retracement to come. After the retracement is done, you you buy or sell another leg again and try to catch another 70 to 80% of it. Yeah. But if you are investing in long-term, it's hard to say though. Although I did buy Nvidia long term. Let me see what's the price that I bought. Okay, personally for me, long term investment in stocks meaning to say, okay, my long term is seriously long that kind. Like when I buy one stocks, it can be at least minimally 2 years and above that kind. Then that will be considered a long term investment for me. Other than that, I'm actually buying a lot of VOO for many years, and VOO is something that I have no intention to cash out or anything for the next 20 years. I'm 34 this year, and I'm only going to take out for retirement at the age of at least 55. Yep, so I have roughly about 21 years for me to go. Maybe let me just show you this. Yeah, so over here you can see on the 7th of August, I bought VOO at a very good price. It's $450. So if you go to my TikTok profile, you will see that I post one videos saying that VIX actually hit 60. Yeah, so that's when I actually bought my VOO. I bought a large position back then. Then after that, a few days later, I decided to buy some individual stocks because normally because I'm doing trading all the time, and trading is the risk is actually higher than long-term investment. So you have to balance your portfolio, right? So a few days later, I decided to buy like some stocks for long-term investment. Like Nvidia, I bought at 97.75. The first one was 108. So when Nvidia came down a little bit, I bought 97.75 on the 22nd of April. So you can see that my long-term stocks over here, the only one that I took partial profit is actually Palantir. Yeah, I have no intention of holding them for uh like like until they have 100% ROI or something. In between, once it starts to go up, I will definitely take partial profit first. Mm, investment due to AI technology is getting better. Yes. Do you do options? Yes, I do options. I do the very simple one, only buying of call and put options. I don't do like those two legs options. You know what? Butterfly spread, iron condo, something like that. I don't do all that. I do a very, very simple one. Usually, I sometimes, if I think like market is pulling back already, I might buy a spy put options just to protect my profits. If I think that the overall market still can trend even higher, I'll just buy put options to protect part of my profits and try to make money from the options. What are the requirements to start trading? Okay, JH, are you totally brand new or you have some experience? If you're brand new, I can send you some resources. If you have experience, there will be a lot of learning going on for at least maybe a year or two. Yup, super long. Oh, Yong Hun Lim, yup, super long. Wow, you want to hold for so long? Uh, okay, I can't really advise you for this because everybody looks at the fundamental of the company is of course very different. So if you say 3 to 4 years for me myself, I think it's doable. If you want to like really hold through all the pullbacks, all that, of course you are definitely okay with that. But of course, also do keep in mind, averagely around every 7 years, we do have a crisis or a recession. So the last one was actually 2020. Yep. And right now we are in 2025. So maybe another year or two, we might go into a crisis or something like that. It might not be a big one, like the dot com. What am I saying? Like the 2008 market crash or that, I don't think it will be a huge one, more of a soft landing or that. Yeah, I'm initially I thought we will go into a recession because of tariff, but of course I'm actually well prepared for it already because I don't have much like long-term investment in individual stocks. More or less all of them are just trading positions. Yeah, so if you want to hold 3 to 4 years, do keep a lookout on macroeconomics. Make sure that the data are all strong and we are not going downhill. If we are going downhill, we are going to a recession. All I can say is that try to cash out when that thing hits. Yeah, because if you look at here, let's say we look at the crisis during, okay, don't look at 2020 because it's actually COVID. So COVID, right, it just crashed for 1 month and then it straight away did a V-shaped recovery. We can go back to some other crashes like the 2008, 2009 area. Yep, so the 2008 is somewhere around here. So by this time, right, before the real crash actually comes over here, somewhere around here, there will be signs that the market is actually slowing down. Economic activity is slowing down, unemployment rate might be going up, or that. So that's when I think you try to exit your position first, because we don't left with many years before another crisis hits. Yeah, averagely about 7 years once. Yeah, so these are some things that I will always keep in mind, even as a long-term investors. Meaning you're investing versus, yes, correct. My investment strategy is a mix of both. I do okay, I don't do scalping, no scalping, okay? No something like you enter for a few minutes and you get out of the position. No, the minimum I do is day trading. I like to do day trading because you can utilize very small stop losses. Like sometimes your stop loss can be 50 cents, $1, you know? Then after that, if the stock really starts to rally, like for example, you can enter like over here as a day trading position. You just place a very small stop loss under here. Then suddenly you see the market fire off. Okay, that's when my day trading I will convert it into a swing trade. I will always look for day trading positions that can have that has the potential to convert into a swing trade. Yeah, so my risk reward will be high enough. At least maybe about 1:5, 1:10 or something. Yeah, I don't like to find day trading that I entered today, then I get up today. Unless it's really volatile, like the past during that tariff period, like the past 1 or 2 months. So during this whole period, it was really very volatile. So when I did day trading, I was getting in and out every single day, nothing long term. Yeah, you have to always look at market condition. Market condition is very, very important. At different stage, you do different things. You need to adapt quickly. Not sure what stocks to invest, to be honest, for long term. Uh, my advice, if you don't know what to do, same like me, I have been buying VO for about 7 years as of right now. So my highest ROI for VOO is around 120 over percent. Yeah, because I also have no idea what stocks to invest for long term, especially nowadays any companies can be overtaken very, very quickly. You see, 10 years ago, Nokia was the number one phone that everybody used. Nowadays, where's Nokia? Where's Kodak? Yes. So they can be replaced easily. Like right now, there are a lot of news, talking about, of course, you need to see, you also need to gauge for yourself, what is it something that will really overtake the company? Google, this plunge itself, right? Is because due to like some AI competitor like those ChatGPT, Perplexity, people are using them more rather than Google nowadays, and then that caused this sell off. But of course, Google have some other business model that OpenAI or Perplexity doesn't have, right? So definitely Google have the competitive advantage over OpenAI or Perplexity. Yeah, of course, this sell off is just a market panic. Yeah, so after that, I start to buy again. So during that live stream, I think it was Monday. Someone actually asked me, so I think that guy, he did really well. He bought it somewhere around here. So I followed him together, and then we buy Google. Then right now, it's actually going up already. And if you haven't entered Google, I would say right now it's a little bit late because if you were to look at my TikTok video, right, I did post my signal over there. I post one, ask you to enter Google at 162.50, which is just nice right under this low. And by now, if your stop loss is below, you have already shift up to break even. You have nothing to lose anymore. Yes, just move it to break even. If Google can rally from here, it's good. If not, if it comes back down, take you out for break even, wait for another opportunity. Yeah, you want to buy for trading, you want to buy something that, the moment you are in, you don't want to wait too long, maybe for a few days maximum. You want it to like really seriously fire off. You don't want to buy something really then, goes up, go down, goes up, go down, goes up, go down. It's wasting your time. If it's doing that, I rather you sit out and wait for the next opportunity instead. This is how the way I do things. I don't really like to wait. That's why for long-term investment, I only invest in VOO. VOO is simple. Is the ETF of like SPY or the S&P 500. Why invest in VOO? The reason is very simple. Every 3 months, they will help you to reshuffle and rebalance the portfolio. So the top 500 companies, those that are not performing, they will kick them out of the list and then they'll add new companies in. So you don't have to pick any stocks to buy. You just buy VOO, they themselves, they will rebalance the portfolio for you. Yeah, of course, the returns won't be as amazing as trading or buying individual stocks. But if you are doing trading, I think you can just start another account, a cash account. Of course, don't use any leverage if you are doing long-term investment. Of course, use a cash account. Then after that, yes, definitely correct. What you said is correct. The moment you buy VO, you don't need any financial advisor anymore. You don't have to buy any like what's that called? Is it called mutual funds? Mutual funds is it? Or or their insurance policy, when you start, they promise you maybe 4 to 7% or 8% annually. Just buy VOO. Averagely, every year you make at least 10%. If you talk about the last 2 years, 2023 and 2024, 2023 and 2024, S&P up roughly about 25% each year. Yeah, so if you buy at that point of time, at the very low or at the very start of the year, you already make to about 25% each year. Yeah, for me is that's why I like to buy VO. I don't have to think. I just let the market do what it wants to do. Hey guys, give me 2 minutes. I go and take some water, okay? Thank you. I answer you when I'm back. Okay, I'm back right now. Okay, so do I buy VO every month? Nope. I only buy when there's a pullback. Yes. Because if you are able to identify the pullback, of course you buy on the pullback, right? You don't if you okay, if you're someone who doesn't have like any knowledge in investment or trading, of course, if you have the funds, I would recommend you just buy VOO like whenever, every single month, maybe on the same day or something. But of course, if you can identify like where are the pullbacks, let's say VO is trending up, right? You can see over here, there are like long ago, I've already identified a lot of like all these zones. So these are all the zones that I buy when it pulls back. Yeah, because recently I just changed my chart color to to complement the theme of the live stream. Yeah, so these are some of the things that I have plot on previously and have not changed it. So I'm actually changing it right in front of you right now. Yeah, so these are all the zones that you can buy when they actually starts to pull back. You see, like over here, there's a once it comes into my zone, I buy VOO. Once it comes into my zone, over here, I buy VOO again. UNH, okay, UNH, interesting. UNH, I wanted to post a video from yesterday live stream, but then because there were some issues with the audio, and I decided not to post it. Okay, UNH, why? Why? Okay, if you want to trade UNH and you are looking for a relief rally, okay, over here, right? I think most of you are a lot of people are very interested in the relief rally or the bounce over here. For me, I would advise you to use options, buy a call options instead of buying the shares. Why? The first thing is that, let me see, is it this? No, because yesterday there was news about UNH where they have like something about fraud. Let me try to find that news. How do I enlarge this? Okay, let me find that news for you first. Is it this news? Let's see. No. Okay, this one. This. Okay, the moment you see something like okay, this one didn't actually says anything. Did they say anything about fraud? So basically, you just need to identify one word that is called fraud. Okay, the moment you see fraud in certain stocks, usually they will plunge much lower in the next maybe 2 weeks or so. Sometimes it can turn into months or even years. But of course, when it turns into years, most of the time the stock will be delisted already. Then they will be trading OTC, trading over the counter. Yeah, by then, of course, you still own the shares, but then over there, I don't think anyone will want to buy or sell your shares from there onwards. Yeah, so it can be quite dangerous. So right now, I think they are facing some like world-class lawsuit or something. Yeah, so this stock itself can be pretty dangerous. It's something similar to SMCI. Do you all remember or you all have any idea about SMCI? So SMCI, a few months ago, because they didn't actually file their financial statements, right? After that, they were almost delisted. So I think this was the drop that caused by the fraud news. Yeah, they failed to file for their financial statement. So it occurs on the 29th of October 24. If I'm not wrong, should be this. Then after it tanked all the way down to the low on 15th of November. So roughly about 2 weeks later, it priced in, it bottom, then it start the relief rally. Yep, so if you want to buy UNH, because they are considered under fraud right now, so it's better if you, or I can say that if you really want to buy for the relief rally, use options, don't buy the shares. It's really dangerous. Sometimes you don't know whether the stocks, whether they will out of sudden like get delisted or something. NVIDIA, tonight need some correction. Yes, Beach Boy. Wow, finally, you are still here, Beach Boy. I thought you went off already though. Yes, tonight definitely. Okay, and today is a Friday, right? So sometimes Friday we will have a little bit of sell off, which is something like that. So the sell off might come down even lower, especially SPY has already hit the 9592 resistance. Yeah. Of course, I'm not panicking or what. These are all healthy pullbacks. Market definitely need pullbacks. RW 2945. Do you know me in person? What's your name? Yes, a Beach Boy. Yes. Friday, yes, sometimes we will have some sell off. Like everyone just book their profit, then take the off for the rest of like half of the day or something. Thoughts on DOCS for next 1 or 2 weeks. DOCS, what is DOCS? Yeah, some instruments I don't even trade though. DOCS, let me see. DOCS, is there any reason for this drop? The earnings is good though. When was the earnings? It's yesterday only. After earnings, it actually tanks. Yeah, so this is another good learning point. earnings are all almost unpredictable, especially when they couldn't provide any future guidance or that. Even if they beat earnings, the market will tank, the stock will tank. Yes, I think this is the reason why. But it couldn't load over here. Yeah, so basically over here, it said Doximity says outlook allows for potential market slowdown. So I'm not too sure whether did they provide any guidance or not, which can be the very main reason that they tank down. Yeah, so if they beat earnings, right, and they warn, why this TikTok always says that I'm inactive every single night though. They say that I'm inactive, then I need to do some verification. Okay, so the verification is done already. This morning earnings tanked 20%. Yes, but then no matter how they still beat earnings, the reason for the tanking is let's see, a day after the company issued lower than expected figures Q1 and 20. Yes, you know why even when they beat earnings, right? Okay, in the stock market, everything is about future expectation. Nothing is as of right now. Meaning to say, like let's say, for example, I give you one example. You know, last 1 or 2 months, we have like this news about tariff. Although the tariff nobody has like the hard data how is tariff going to affect the overall economy, but what causes a sell-off is because all the investors and traders they think that there are a lot of uncertainties in the market, which is the future expectation, that tariff is going to cause like high inflation or that's why the whole market actually tank. So it's actually the very very same thing for this share that you are actually, or this stock that you are actually looking at. So over here, the only main point that you have to look at is lower than expected figures Q1 and 2026 revenue guidance. This 2026 revenue guidance is the main point that actually caused the sell-off. Yeah, because there's no guidance and the market is always future looking. So by when the company says this, every investors will be afraid of what will actually happen to them or their financial statements next year. That's why it's sold off. Yeah, the whole thing you want to read, you can read through. It's good to know knowledge. But after a while, if you're in the market long enough, right, you will just identify all these key points and you already know what to do next. Yeah, you don't have to read the whole thing. Yeah, you can go and research more about this. It's actually good for you that you ask about this because I can't remember. Yesterday, I was also talking something about this, but I can't remember what was it. So we will just go along. Then once I see it, I will explain again. Yeah, this stock, wow. But actually, it's quite. Is there any reason why you buy this? I have not. I don't know this stock though. Because for me, I'm not too sure whether it's a strong company or not because it IPO in 2-1. Usually it's normal. After IPO, you will definitely go up. After that, we start to have like this curve coming down. Even Palantir, which is a very strong stock as of right now, have this sort of pattern as well. During IPO, it spiked all the way up. After that, it tanked all the way down, and then it starts to slowly come up. I'm not sure whether this will become another Palantir or not, but if you want to know where's the potential zone for reversal or even a small relief rally, this will be your zone. Yep, over here, and price is almost reaching in already. And over here, this we have a gap up over here, so market might come down a little bit more to fill this gap, which is somewhere around here before you get maybe another rally going up or some sideways movement, at least for a relief rally. A relief rally can be like something like this. Possible for the next few weeks. I think because this is due to earnings, right? And they did beat earnings. It's actually a good thing. Just they didn't provide any guidance. So, I think give it another 2 to 5 days. It should be priced in, and you should be able to see a bounce. Why is my chat getting so small? Let me enlarge it. How do you identify resistance? Resistance is actually very simple. Let me just go to SPY. Okay, so SPY, right? Let's say if you look at SPY, these are support and resistance. These are like the most basic minimum thing that you actually have to know if you are doing trading. So if you take a horizontal line, and then you go to like all these peaks, you know, the top, and top, you just place it. Like let's say you place over this peak, and you can see that once you place it over, there's a few touches around this area. There's also one touch here, one really close, and we have a few touches over here. So as long as you can see all these touches, they are the resistance area for price to break through, or you will just tank again. Yeah, so let's say for SPY, maybe it can come all the way up here, touch the resistance, and then it starts to pull back a little bit before it break out of the resistance, then pull back again, retest the resistance, then we will start to trend again. Something like that. Rainer, Rainer, you're my school friend, Rainer. Is it? Yes, swoosh. This morning earnings was 10-20%. Okay, from the chart, do you think it will recover? Yes, I think it will recover. Terrence, should change Google stop loss to break even. Yes, definitely. If I were you and you have already entered Google based on the signals that was put on TikTok, move it to break even. Yeah, because personally my entry is quite a bit lower, so I don't think I need to move to break even. I can just set the alarm maybe at 164.5 area. So if price come over here, then I will go and look at the chart again for Google. Yes, correct. So just now that was a daily chart. Is it best to go long when it touch the resistance? No. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Are you quite new? If you're new, right? You can learn about this thing called support and resistance. Okay, you don't go long when you touch the resistance. Okay, when you touch the resistance, you wait and see. Don't do anything. Okay, don't short it. Because, okay, support and resistance, they are not like absolute levels or areas for price to respect. Support and resistance, price can don't respect that zone and just fire through it. Okay, it's just areas of potential, potential areas of maybe areas of interest where prices might stall for a while, or just go very sideways, hang around that area before it actually start the trend again. Okay, maybe for this part, let me show it to you. Okay, look at this green color line. Okay, don't care whether it's a resistance or a support, because a support can turn into a resistance can turn into a support. Okay, so just look at this green line. So for example, you can see that there's one touch over here. So price came all the way down to around here as a support. Price also came all the way down here as a support. After that, the price went up all the way, came all the way down somewhere around here. It acts like a support for a little bit before it tanks all the way down, breaking the support. So after breaking the support, this support, right, actually turns into resistance. So as price goes up, goes down, goes up, goes down, goes up, this support turns into resistance for the market to retest. After that, it plunged all the way down. And so this is how support and resistance works. But of course, don't treat it like absolutely when price touches there, it has to like give you some sort of reaction, or if it touch a resistance and then you start to short. Of course, don't do that. You do that, I think you will die. You will make money when the market is going very, very sideways. Yeah, like a sideways market, it just doesn't go where you make money using support and resistance. But if you are using it on a trending market, prices can don't respect it and straight away break it. Yeah, maybe I try to find one example for you. Okay, guys, I think it's quite obvious, right, that we can see somewhere around here, we have like when price came all the way down, it broke this part, actually become your support, right? Then after that, you see price came down, came all the way up. It actually tested this area like a resistance. After that, price came down. But what happens over here? Look, price came all the way up, break above the resistance, turns into support. After it came back a bit, then it starts another rally. Yeah, so there are times where prices won't really respect it, so it will just consolidate for just a little bit, it will just fire off again. Yeah, so this is trading. Trading in the market is all about uncertainty. You won't know every single thing, and that's the beauty of it. Is it best to go long? No, this one I answer already. Go to find indicate. Beach boy, what do you mean by that? Google no go, very determined best. Possible. Yep. It's actually giving us some sort of reaction because the overall market. Okay, let's say we go and take a look at FinBees. So right now, our market, we are in more than around 1.5 hours already. You can see that the overall market is actually quite sideways. There's not much of a movement. But why the market is actually dropping down a little is because of all these mega tech stocks. Okay, because they have the highest weightage in S&P. So if they are not going anywhere, SPY is definitely also not going where. It will just be a sideways day. And some more, today is Friday. If you are working in a bank, institutional traders or that, you definitely want an early day off, right? Or knock off even earlier. Yeah, so the market won't have much volatility or even momentum. Yeah, this is Friday. So today nothing much to do, just plan for next week. Yeah, so right now all the positions that I'm actually holding, I'm still waiting for next week. Yep, nothing to be worried about, especially right now. Donald Trump, he's a good boy, you know. He didn't say all the rubbish, all the nonsense again. No, he make good trades with some other countries. Yes, he should be doing that. He needs to do that. If not, by October or November, all the traders or investors that are the US residents, they would definitely want him to come down. Yeah, he's making a lot of people lose money, you know. During the tariff period, I think the market lost like trillions of dollars or even billions of dollars just because of this one man. How's AMD? Okay, wait, bro, let me just look at one more chart above the comments. CHA, what is this? Changyi, oh, the bubble tea. This is a China stock, right? Changyi. Yep, just IPO. Yeah, normally just after IPO. Maybe, bro, for me, I don't normally trade stocks that just IPO. So for you, maybe you can use ChatGPT. Then after that, go and search like after IPO, usually how long does this like consolidation or how long does this tank actually last? From there, you can try to time if you want to buy. Yep, for me, definitely right now, I won't buy this. Yeah, because a lot of stocks that normally after they just IPO, even Palantir, you see right now Palantir is like almost one of the mega tech stock already, I think. If you scroll back way back then when it IPO, yeah, you can see over here, Palantir IPO rallied for a good, how long? 2 months. After 2 months, it just chop up, down, you know, just keep chopping here for a super long time. This is what? This is like January 21. It chopped all the way until roughly around here before it finally hit a low. This is December 22. It chopped for 2 years. Yes, 2 years, you know. Yeah, so you're that Changyi. Maybe will also chop for 2 years. Yeah, that's why it's good if you use GPT to actually help you to find an average. From there you can gauge. Thoughts on coin? Oh, coin. This is interesting. Okay, my group has people who bought bitcoins. For me, it has been a while since I bought coin. Okay. Usually before I look at coin, I will look at Bitcoin first. Okay, Bitcoin is awesome lah. This is definitely awesome. So on live stream, we have been talking about it for a while. Right now it's actually breaking out and it's actually giving you another consolidation over here. Just wait for a little bit. If you have a breakout of this consolidation, this small consolidation definitely can go long. Then your next target for Bitcoin should be about 120,000 to 130,000 range. Yep. But of course, the ideal scenario, I would love Bitcoin to not consolidate over here, hang all the way down to this 100,000 area, which is a good psychological number because 100,000, right? Yeah. So come back and retest. After that, we get another rally going up. And as for coin, coin is because of the news. Right now, it's actually going up though. What's your plans? What's your plan to do with coin? Are you going to buy right now or you already have positions? Because if personally for me at this current price, current market condition, I will not buy coin. Yeah, it's simple. Is because we have a straight line going up, a straight line coming down, and a straight line going up. No consolidation at all. And short coin, wow, bro, you're aggressive, man. No, you can easily tell, right? This is a uptrend market. You want to short for day trading, is it? If you short for day trading and you have your own strategy to do that, go ahead. Yeah. For me, let me see. Short. No short opportunity for me. Definitely no short. Yeah, based on my strategy, there's nothing over here for me to short. Yeah, in fact, if I want, I would actually do a day trade buying up. But of course, today is Friday, right? Friday, chill a little bit, take a break. Next week, come back again. The market won't run away. You'll be here. Short for 14 to 45 days. Wow. Are you confident? Are you confident in doing that? Do you have like a strategy to short or something? Because I don't have though. I really don't have. And you can see the coin, it has been a while. The last time I traded it, you can see I have some trend line here, some zones over here, some trend lines. Yeah, so that was like almost the very, very last time. It was during the presidential election period. Because I know I just feel like I also went to do some research and they said that like all the coins will start to fire off when Trump's become the president. So during that time, I started buying it. There's some investigation for mistake their user base. Okay, SEC. Let me see. Why I didn't read about this news though. Criminal obtain customer data via bribery. Okay. Let's see what actually happened to coin. Interesting. Is this what? This is... Okay. Where's the part talking about coin? Here. Okay, this is more about data breach. Looking into possible misrepresentation of the company's user number. That part was a holdover investigation from the prior administration. Okay, I think the market didn't tank is because of this statement. I think they already told the public about something about this matrix or this administration about 2.5 years ago. I think that's the reason why it didn't tank. Yeah, I have not follow coin news for a while now, so I'm not too sure. Yeah, but short, I think short. Where to short? That's the thing. Where to short? I don't seem to be able to find any opportunity here though, even if you say this fair value gap, you are already past, coin has already way past this unmitigated fair value gap, and right now it actually looks like it's coming back to retest this fair value gap and going up much higher rather than drop all the way down. Okay, wait, I think I missed some chat again. Let me scroll up and see. Yes, Beach Boy, with AMD definitely. I remember your price. Definitely need to wait a while, especially right now. Market will have some sort of pullback at least for 1 or 2 weeks. Should be coming soon already. Okay, unique perspective. Thank you for the follow. Thank you so much. What else? What else? Okay, Peanut. Need to pay to join our Discord group. Yes, my Discord group is actually a paying group. Yeah, if you want to know more, you can look at the bottom of my live stream or my monitor. Yeah, there's a link over there, so you can actually write it on Google and search for it. Yeah, the group right now has let me see here. Okay, I have 31 members right now. So this group initially was started together with my friends. So about 10 of them they joined. So right now 21 of them was being recommended by them. Yeah, I just started like live streaming or talking about this group maybe this week. Yeah, so I have not promoted anything as of right now. So people inside have been following me for roughly about 5 months. Yeah. Okay, some of them roughly about almost a year already, especially the first batch, the group friends, my group of friends. Then the rest maybe about 5 to 6 months now. I'm doing sell put 120 for Palantir. Sell put, okay, sell put 120 plus sell call 120. Oh, okay. Don't tell your mom. You're doing the part where you expect Palantir to consolidate in this range, and then as long as it doesn't go above doesn't go below 120 and doesn't go above 130, you will make money, right? You are doing that strategy, right? Yeah, for me, options. Okay, yeah, I have a rough idea of all this, but for myself, I don't do all these complex option strategy. I do a very simple one, just buy call and put options. Of course, I look at like the IV percentile, IV, all that, the all the gigs. What is that called? All the gigs alphabet, you know. Yeah, so I look at all that all those data, but of course, nothing fancy. Nvidia, maybe buy 130 again, if down to 130. Nvidia, possible if down to 130 is quite possible. Yeah, because for alert wave, like I told you, it's either a running or expanding flat. Because if it's running flat, so this is your A wave, right? This is your B wave, and then your C wave, my end here. If not, my end even lower, breaking this low. If it's a running flat, definitely Nvidia maybe can just come down a little bit lower, or at this current price, it can start that rally already. If not, if it's a expanding flat, this can come all the way down, breaking the previous start of the previous low over here. Then after, then it starts the rally. CSCO, familiar stock. CSCO, Casco, is it? Is it Casco? No, Cisco. Cisco, yeah, Cisco, the chart is amazing. It's amazing. It's if you look at the chart, let's go to a weekly chart, because you can see that Cisco, after this initial sell off, after it just slowly climb all the way up. Yeah, the chart is actually looking really great. For me, I think I have not traded, or maybe max traded it once or twice but definitely not in these recent years. Okay, for Cisco, um, okay, I have two view. One of it is I'm not too sure how strong is this company also. So my very first view is that Cisco will definitely go up, break above this high. Then after that, you can target around. Let me scroll all the way out. Okay, I think you can put a target at about $70 or so. It should be quite safe. It should be able to hit $70. Then another view is this. I'm expecting Cisco to do like a 3-wave correction, which is breaking this low. So this will be your A, your B, and your C wave before it starts another rally. But of course, this is a very, very extreme example. Yeah, so if you are trading this stock, you should know the fundamental of the if you are investing in it, you should know the fundamental of the company. If you are trading, I would say wait for a pullback before you buy. Okay, at least right now it's actually doing the pullback. Just let it consolidate a little bit more. This is way too small already. Wait for a little bit more before you start buying again. See my enter below 130. Yes, Nvidia I also entered below 130. My entry price is awesome. What's your timeline for $70? Oh, I'm actually looking at the daily chart. Daily chart. Yep. Yep. Because let me just do this. Okay. I think I need to do some settings on my fib. One moment. This is my fib, right? Yes, correct. Style. So I need to add this. Am I right? Yes, correct. I need to add this. Yep. Bro, so, where did you go? Wrong. I had the wrong direction. No, this is too far already. Wait, huh? Is it 0? Cannot minus 0 ah. Minus 0.27, okay. Yes, bro, so even if I put a fib, if you were to just measure this very last leg going up after the pullback to about the 618 area, so price actually pull back over here. After this rally, they can go up roughly about to this 0.27 area, which is about $72. Yeah, because I have been using all this for many years, so visually without like the fib, I can more or less tell like where is the price. Yeah, this is a technique you will learn over time. Yeah, I'm actually looking at this target, the negative 0.27. I normally don't open it, I just, eyeball. That's why I tell you $70 conservative target. Yeah, like me right now, even I'm done with this, I'll just delete this again. I just use very, very simple things. Wow, you all have a lot of amazing instrument. Do you have any instruments that can be the next Palantir to recommend me? Huh? I need something like Palantir. All the instruments that today being mentioned is something that I have not traded at all. Wait, where's my bottle again? Let me find my bottle. One moment. By the way, guys, I'm actually very curious. And all of you that comes to my live stream, are you all profitable? Are you all doing well? And how long have you guys been trading or investing, all that? Okay, just passerby. Thank you for sharing the live stream. Okay, just now there's one question. Okay, CLOV, Clover Health or healthcare stocks is good. Let's see. To be honest, I'm a little bit afraid of stocks like this, especially when after it IPO, it came all the way up and then just, crash all the way down inside this area. Okay, because this IPO is, the top was in 2-1. This might be interesting because this whole like consolidation here is more than it's around 4 years already, and the consolidation might have already ended. So for this, you can definitely check the financial statement of this company. If their year-over-year returns are good, all that, right? It's a good stock to buy. It can be a very, very good stock to buy. Let's see. Okay, 2.5 growth and profitability is actually going up. Valuation ratio is also going up. Let's see the financial health. Yeah, I think the trading view don't give you a very clear one, is it? Let's see. Wait, how do I close this, or how do I even go back? Because I hardly use this trading view thing. Okay, maybe you go to Yahoo Finance. Interesting. I hope this can become the next Palantir. CLOV, right? Is it loading? Okay, CLOV financials. Annual. Yeah, this one you have to dig back even more. Over the years, let's see. Okay, over the years it's looking good. At least the debt, this is not that bad. Okay, balance sheet. Yeah, this one I think you have to research more first. At least for the time being. I'm not too sure whether it will become another like growth stock or not. But no matter how, if you want to buy, right, I'm also quite interested. Yeah, I hope it can become the next Palantir. Okay, quite simple is that if we go to the 4 hours, we can put a trend line over here. And right now we are under the trend line consolidation. Wait, let me go back to the daily. Daily, lowest is here. How about weekly? Weekly, we have this one only, no zone. Okay, this is the high. Okay, if I were you, this stock, I hope it can actually consolidate in this area for a little bit. If we get like a bull flag or something, it might be a good opportunity to buy. Yes. Wow, there's a lot of comment already. One moment. PE is less than 1. Rich boy, what do you mean by lose money? Recover 60 to 70% from the lowest point. What is recover 60 to 70% from the lowest point? Was doing better after Trump. got killed in March after the first tariff news. Yes, the tariff news kills a lot of people. Yeah, I also hope, bro, don't tell your mom. I really hope this can be the next Palantir. Yeah. By the way, thank you so much for recommending this. I'm going to add this into my watch list. I'm going to do more research on this stock. Then after that, maybe the next live stream or something, you can ask me. Because to look at the fundamental of the company, you need to spend some time to look at all the figures, to do some comparisons, all that. Yeah, but if you ask me on the technical aspect, because technical is very fast, this can be something to look at, especially this part. Especially, this area, it has consolidated for 4 years already, and you entered on 2-1. 2-1, I hope you enter somewhere here, at least it's easier for you to, or 2-1, towards the end of 2-1, if you are entering towards the end of 2-1, you should be slight profitable already. Yep. And right now, after this consolidation, it will be a good stock to look at after such a long time. Because just now we saw one of the chart after IPO, it consolidate. I think it was Palantir, it consolidate for 2 years before it starts to rocket. Yeah. But of course, the Changi, the one that bubble tea stock, also same thing after IPO. It's better that you wait for some consolidation first before buying in. My average used to be $1.20 per share. Okay, you are definitely making money already. Making good money. 300% ROI. Yes. Starting new trend now. Bro, this looks like a... Okay, you bought at $3.60. I would say okay. Okay, not bad. Not bad. Okay, bro, let me add this into my watch list. If not, I will forget about it. Let me shift this up also to somewhere that I always monitor. Hey, why can't I shift it up? It's okay, I put it down here first. Okay, thank you. I need to do more research before I can advise further. Nice. Shares buyback is always a good thing. That means they believe in the company in the long run. Okay, let me scroll up again to see whether I miss any message. Okay. What did I actually miss? Yeah, swoosh. No risk is normal. Even during the tariff news, that portion, right? I also did some DCA, but wasn't at really good prices. So it's actually normal. Very, very, very normal. Market, sometimes they will just give you this type of like huge retracement or correction. But of course, in the end, we didn't enter a bear market because SPY and S&P, they didn't close below the 20% mark. Yeah, it's normal. There will definitely be pullbacks every single year. Of course, it will be the smaller ones, like around 3 to 10% range. But of course, this one is a huge one. This huge one, of course, if you ask me, did I make money in during this period? This whole period, this whole thing coming down, I didn't make any money at all. Because I tried to short, but every single day, every time I want to enter the short, the next day it just gap down. Yeah, because if you look at the chart over here, yeah, I think the very, very first short position I want to do was somewhere here. So you did see that I draw a sloping up trend line because I was looking to short the market. Then, but I don't get any opportunity here until it broke out of this trend line. It came back to retest. That's when I got confident. I want to short already. You see what happened? The next day, gap down. When I want to short again, the next day, gap down. When I want to short again, the next day, gap down. But this gap down, right, I love it because the VIX actually went to 60 on the VIX actually hits $60 on that day itself, and that day I bought a lot of stocks. I bought like large position there. Yeah, so sometimes in trading, when it's very volatile, losing some money here and there is not a big issue as long as you control risk. You can be like from maybe February or something. It's February, right? Yes, February to the whole of March, the whole of April. Sorry, I'm also a bit tired already, so I also have no idea like what I'm talking. Right, so for this like 2 months or something, if you don't make any money or your account is down 10-20%, I would say that you are doing a good job already. Why? Because for SPY, right, if you look at SPY year to date, uh, year to date performance, it's not a lot though. You see SPY, let me zoom in this part for you. The year to date performance is only 0.9%, around 0.85%. Yep. And if your year to date is actually more than SPY performance, I would say you are doing a good job. But if you are negative, don't worry. Keep learning, keep doing what you will do and manage your risk. Someday you definitely can make more than what SPY is giving us. Yes, okay, I go one by one, make sure I don't miss out any chat. Yes, thank you, thank you. I will definitely take a look at CLOV. Their direct competitor is UNH. Okay, great, great. Just now, I think I missed one again, is it? Okay, got potential too. Yes, I love this stock as well. Is a good stock. I think Nvidia has some shares in them, if I'm not wrong. Yes, is definitely a good company. But so far, it has not given me any opportunity to enter, I think. The only few one was the lower part over here. You can see there's very nice like bull flags. No? Or the bull flags. After that over here, it's just trending up. So for me, I won't enter unless I get something like that again. A bull flag. I will start looking into ARM again. This stock can go really fast, ARM. And when it starts to go, it's really almost like one straight line, that kind. If you look at the past over here, you compare the movement, you can see the pullbacks are all very, very, very small. And you just keep going and going and going. And even the downtrend is also the same thing. The downtrend, same thing. ARM is a good stock, a very volatile stock to trade. What does VIX actually signal? Okay, VIX is basically the fear and greed gauge of the market. So whenever VIX goes into high levels, like let's say this is actually VIX. So you can see there are times like VIX spike into extremely high levels, like you see 60. So I actually make a video on TikTok on my profile. I say that VIX spiked into 60, and that day itself I wanted to buy positions. So if you look at the date, because I'm from Singapore or something, so sometimes my chart, the date, it can be, I think, one day later. Yeah, so over here, the chart actually shows 7th of April. Oh yes, it's correct. It's 7th of April. That's when VIX spiked into 60, and that's also when I actually bought all my long-term investment. Yeah, it's a very, very rare opportunity that VIX will spike into such high levels. There are many, you can scroll back even throughout the whole history, 2020, no, 24, August 24, there was once where it spiked, did it spike up so high? Did it go into 60 in August 24? I don't think so though, or I remember wrongly, or this is an error on TradingView. I don't remember August it spiked up so high. Yep, you can see the next one is actually in COVID time. So during the recession, COVID, we have a like mini recession. Yep. If you don't really understand how to look at all this, you just have to know that whenever VIX spikes to high level, that means there's a lot of fear in the market. When VIX goes down to very low level, there's a lot of greed in the market. No, it doesn't shows the volume, it just shows this one. If you go to Google, you just type fear and greed index, you will see this already. So whenever it goes into the extreme greed, that means the market might be dying out, or the momentum is actually dying out, and then we'll start to get the pullback because everyone will start to maybe book their profits or something. Then if we go into extreme fear, that's when sometimes the market will bottom. But of course, the extreme fear, like if you say during the tariff time, I think the extreme fear was there for the whole of two weeks or 3 weeks. No, it was always in extreme fear. Yeah, these are just indicators to tell you, like, to gauge how's the overall strength of the market, like whether is the momentum dying out or is it going to bottom, all that. But they are not then definitive answer to when it will top or bottom. Just a gauge only. Yeah, you need to understand in trading or investing this world, right? Everything is an estimate. As long as you know a range, it will be more than good enough. Nobody will know the exact price or the exact figures. Means VIX showed okay, this one. But how is it calculated? Well, bro, you asked me a very chim question. How is it calculated? I have no idea though. Maybe we'll go to this. Is there anything that teach how to calculate this? Yeah, over here it states that the fear and greed index uses slowing momentum as a signal for fear and growing momentum for greed. Yeah, I have no idea what's the mathematical formula behind this indicator, and I think you don't have to know as long as you understand how to read them. Yeah, bro, I have no idea how what's the formula behind all this. Yeah, so right now we are in the grid area. So very soon we'll go into extreme grid, and that's when more or less the market will start another pullback. Of course, because today is also Friday. Friday can be a little bit difficult to tell what the market will do. You see, just now we have a bit of like a small pullback, and right now it looks like it is going up again because it's almost 12 o'clock for the US, and sometimes at 12 o'clock the market does have some strength coming in. Let me take a look at Amazon. Amazon, same old thing, just hanging around my entry level. So Beach Boy, if you're still here, don't worry, okay? This, just enjoy your weekend, go to bed and sleep, relax. Monday, take a look again. Yeah, so far, this morning I did check. Over the weekends, I think Trump is should not be doing anything funny. Yeah, so our position should be quite safe. But don't tell your mom the shares or the stocks that you look at are interesting, huh? Why do you look at all this stuff? Is it because of the fundamental? Hey, Beach Boy, you're still here. Oh, you're amazing, bro. Yeah, I'm also going to end this live stream maybe another 15 minutes or so. Yeah, today, same thing, just a chit chat session. So trying to prep for the market next week. Grab the last. I heard the financials are quite bad, right? And how they got into PO. Okay, you have a very unique style of investing, I would say. And I think the way you look at things, I can feel you are quite experienced. Is it? Because just not like the CLOV or something, that ticker symbol, you bought at a very good price, you know how to average, and you know how to look at certain things. Technical aspect of Grab definitely looks good. So same thing, they just after IPO, then they sell off, then consolidate, and right now it's actually giving you a extremely big bull flag. Okay, this is extremely big, and it looks like Grab is going to break out. Of course, this breakout is not your normal breaking out of like those 1 hour bull flag, because right now we are actually looking at the weekly time frame, and this is breaking out of structure instead of a bull flag. Yeah, and at times like this, especially when it's very near to the trend line, right, and right now we are at the daily time frame, I will definitely wait for a consolidation over here. A consolidation under the trend line will be good. If not, a breakout above the trend line consolidate, and that's when I'll be interested to buy. Oh, bro, you seriously you look at things like going to have a firework soon, you know, like going to really fly. I need to write down somewhere. Okay, bro, you need to come to my live stream more. Then after you recommend me more interesting stocks, okay? Because I just look at that my watch list, whatever that's there. Unless I see something interesting, then I'll add on into it. The first one was CLOV, right? Let me see. CLOV, yes. Grab another one that I can look at. I will do more research over the weekend regarding these two stocks. Nice. Yeah, I can tell you have quite a lot of experience in this market. Okay, Beach Boy. I will see you again. Hey, Beach Boy, thank you so much for your support. 加油 for your training, okay? Someday when I have more time, I want to find you, okay? Bring me to gym. You see, I'm a skinny guy, don't have muscle, you know. Yeah, Grab. For me to enter, I will wait for something like this, that looks like a bull flag. At least some consolidation. Really? We have the same surname? Nice. Brother from another mother. Yeah, guys, SPY looks like there's a little bit of strength coming in at almost 12 p.m. for the US market. Yeah, it's just a very, very slow day. Let me take a look at my phone. Is there like any things being triggered? No alarm being triggered. How about my own portfolio? Okay, don't tell your mom. Do you why the Michael Burry, that super bearish guy, right? What did he say? He want to short the market again? Okay, rich boy, can give me shong. I will sing. Okay, can once I'm more, I'm more used to all these things, definitely I need to do some exercise. I have been living a sedentary lifestyle for a while now, and I'm getting old. After 30 years old, you're losing your muscle, don't know how many percent every single year. Yes. The Michael Burry, he always talk about shorting the market. He was only right during the housing market crash. Other than that, he's always wrong. Okay, don't believe him too much. I think was when okay, I can't remember, but I remember was the China part. let me look. When was it? Okay, I remember, I think it was 2021 or 2022, is it? He started buying all the China shares. The China stocks, all that. But if you look at HSI 2021 to 2022, Yeah, around I think 2021. I think should be around this area. I'm not too sure whether he's profitable or not. I have no idea. Oh, 2022 to 2023. Yeah, I can't remember already. Yeah, so around here. Yeah, so when he bought it, I think pretty good lah. This one really pretty good. Yeah, initially the market keep going down a little. He haven't bottomed yet. Then after that, yeah, he's making money right now, making good profits. I forgot what was it, but I think it was Spy or something. Is it? He keeps trying to short the market, but the market didn't go down at all. Is it Spy? Is it the US market? Maybe we can use. Okay, I have perplexity. Wait, perplexity. Let's see. We do a search on perplexity. Perplexity will tell us everything. I don't. Guys, Michael. How do I even spell Michael? Michael Burry tried to short the US market in this recent. Yes. Okay, we try this, okay? Then we see what perplexity says. Okay, so here's actually one of them. Yeah, I think 2023, 2024, he was. Yeah, he did like major short bets on US indexes. Did he make money? Then over here, he was wrong to say any sell because 2023 and 2024, both years, SPY went up roughly about 25% each year. And then 2023, he tried to short again, 2024, 2025. I think he short Tesla. Right now he short Tesla. Let's search in Michael Burry. Short Tesla. Short. What did he short? Latest move in his portfolio. I can't look at this article, is it because I didn't subscribe? Yes, I cannot look at this. Let's change another one. What is this? Bought puts on Nvidia China stock ahead of trade war. Yeah, he's the famous guy lah for shorting a lot of things. Sometimes he's right, sometimes he's not. But of course, I think overall, I know they are all the big names, they're all the big shots. Things that they do might not be your own strategy. I think you have to believe in your own strategy rather than go and listening to some big shots like buying this and that. Warren Buffett can buy this and that, but definitely we won't be able to replicate his performance, correct? Yeah, I think you need to have your own sets of maybe trading rules or guidelines or that. When he shot Tesla, did he make money? Yeah, I rarely follow him. I know every time when the news comes out about him, it's always him shorting something. Yeah, I'm also in Tesla. My average price for trading is about 275 over here. Yep, and right now I'm in good profit, and my next target for Tesla is roughly about 380. It might be a little bit far, so maybe somewhere near around there. I will definitely try to book another 30-40% of my positions, then let the remaining run. Hopefully we don't get any sell off today. We should be good to go for next week. Then the market For maybe Monday, Tuesday, I think the market will be a bit more sideways before we start another rally. Normally, do you do last 1 hour? Nope. Normally, by right, my trading style is only 30 minutes to 1 hour a day. Is because I think from yesterday onwards, there are more and more people coming to the live stream. Then there are very good questions being asked. There are more communication. So I decided to do maybe nearing to 12 a.m. in Singapore. If not, if I were to trade alone without live streaming, maximum 30 minutes to 1 hour a day. Yeah, I prefer to do swing trading. And I don't like to spend additional time on the charts. Like right now, you can see we have been streaming for 2 hours 30 minutes. I can't find anything for me to buy though. Even for a simple day trade to convert into a swing trade, yeah, there's nothing to buy at all. So I'm just scanning through the markets, thinking like how Monday and Tuesday is going to look like. I think Monday and Tuesday next week should be quite choppy. Maybe not much movement. Yes, at this current market condition, it's really hard to buy anything. It's just going up like, in a straight line. Yeah, I don't chase. I prefer a pullback before I scale in my positions. Monday is holiday. Any big news? Let's take a look at the economic calendar. Yeah, so a lot of people actually ask me, do I do like trading full time? I would not advise you to do full time, even if you make millions in the market. Even if I make millions, I wouldn't do full time because trading for me, after a number of years, you will be extremely fast. The way you look at things, maybe one chart, you scan through all the charts like super quickly. So 30 minutes to 1 hour a day is more than enough. Only now, no major news and no major events. Now, usually the third week of the month, usually no major news event. Yeah, unless home sales, I don't think it will affect the market much. Oh, Monday is public holiday. Okay, can. So, and it's going to be a short week, right? So next week, there's only 4 trading day. Likely the market might be slower also as well. Yeah, maybe we don't go anywhere. Then after that, maybe until the end of the week, then the market start a little bit of rally. And Monday night will be boring already. Yes, so my next live stream will be Tuesday then. Yeah, maybe Monday I will think about it. Maybe I will just do a short one. Maybe I will post in advance to see anyone wants to come. Then maybe I can do a market update. Yeah, because for my own group, I update them every single week. Then sometimes in between the week, maybe there are some changes or something that I want them to know. I will do another update again. Yeah, because for myself, this week, I'm just shifting my stop loss. Like after each consolidation, I just shift my stop loss higher. Maybe after this consolidation, I shift again. Yeah, to secure profits. Okay, the recession one, it can be hard to tell. Personally, I think for me, it will likely be after the mini election for Trump. I think after the election, the market might go hectic again. Because if you did trade way back then, I think 2018 or something, when during his first presidency, I can tell you this guy, he likes to flip prata a lot, Flip here, flip there. After that, the market was super volatile. I think for like that 1 or 2 years. It's a crazy year. So I think after that, the market might go very crazy again, because right now he needs everything to be stable. If not, by the election, I think everyone wants him to get down already, to step down. And the very first interest rate cut likely also will be July. July onwards should be the first rate cut. Because from there, I think we will have a clearer picture of how those tariffs will be affecting the rest of the countries. I think the main turning point is due to tariff. I think because of tariff, inflation is going up, then economic activity will definitely slow down. Consumers definitely wants to like keep their money. They don't want to like spend too much anymore. Then maybe your mall, so that it will become more and more quiet. So because of slower economic growth and a little bit higher inflation, or maybe substantially, might cause stagflation or a recession. I'm not too sure by then. Yeah, there's a lot of indicators. If you look at this thing, there's like this song rule, which was triggered, I think about 1 year ago already, but then we didn't actually enter the recession. Then the other one is like the yield curve, so the 10 years minus the 2 years yield. It has already uninverted. I think this indicator is one of the more accurate one throughout the whole history. I think it only fails like once or twice only. So right now we have already officially uninverted on August 2024. So August 2024 was the yen crisis or something. I can't remember the whole story. Yeah. So once the yield curve is uninverted, of course we don't go into recession right away. Sometimes it can last for months, up to roughly about 3 years, 2 to 3 years later, then we'll go into a recession. Yes, stagflation will definitely be boring for trading. Also will be will be boring for investment, because the market likely won't move a lot. Yeah, you will see it. Where can I find a good example? Okay, a little bit maybe something like this. During the start of 2000 to about 2010, like maybe it will just go this whole range, something like that. Maybe for a while. Oh, Snow. Snow is an interesting stock as well. I trade that quite often. Let's see. No. Okay, bro. I have one thing is that I normally doing earnings period, unless I'm in very good profit, I don't mind holding over earnings. But if I just enter, like let's say today, and then next week, Wednesday, there's earnings, and it didn't actually move much for my entry, sometimes I will just remove the trade. Because earnings can go both direction, or especially over here. This one, did we get up or get down? No, this one we didn't go anywhere. This one, okay, it beats earnings and then it kept all the way up. What else? This is one example. So you can see here, it actually beat earnings from here. Then after that, the next day, it tanked all the way down. Earnings are unpredictable. Actually, Snow is looking seriously great though. Yes. Oh, bro, you have an eye for this type of stock, huh? If you didn't talk about it, I also didn't see this. Yeah, because sometimes I max out my portfolio to buy a lot of instruments already. Then I don't really look at some other things until I have the available funds again. Yeah, guys, I also have this plan where after I exit everything, I will start a brand new account with 100,000 USD. So that account will be posted like on all my social media account. Then for you guys to track my performance. If you like it, you can join me. Yes. I feel it won't go up or go down a lot because it's actually at this resistance area. I think the movement likely right after the earnings, it has to depends on whether what's the guidance or what's the outlook from the company itself. If there's no good outlooks, I think it might tank, of course. But by then we might be a little bit late already because like here's one example. So you see, if you after earnings it gap up, right? Even if you try to buy, the mid is actually not a lot before it starts a pullback. Yeah, these are the usual like movement for stocks after earnings, unless there are special cases. Because I did a whole Disney over earnings. Let me show you Disney. But I've already exited everything. Okay, I bought Disney at a very low price. Okay, let's use the daily chart because there's a lot of gap. It will be easier for us to identify. I bought Disney, I think was somewhere here, and this candle, this from here, this is the day before the earnings. So after earnings, it gap all the way up. Yeah, so after it gap up already, I close about 50% off here, another 50% off here. But Disney is a strong one. So even after that, you see the next, I think third day or something, it gap up again and it just consolidate around this area. Yeah, sometimes earnings you will see this, but I feel it's quite rare. The previous example for which stock was that? Snow. Snow is more common. Yeah, like where was it? Yeah, here. So over here, it's more common that you have a gap up. After that, the next few days, you just go up a little bit. No need for you to actually try to buy anything. After that, you will pull back. Yeah, for Snow, I love this instrument. I seriously love it. It gives me a lot of profit over the years. It's really good. The only thing is, my main concern is because it's actually at the trend line resistance. And at the same time, earnings is coming. And I'm always doing trading, so my stop loss are pretty small. So even right now, right, we do have a breakout. We have a breakout over here. Where a breakout, this candle has a breakout. Even if I want to do a swing trade, I will enter here. If I have an aggressive stop loss, I place it here. If I have a conservative stop loss, I place under this low. You understand? So my stop loss are very small. This stop loss is like maybe $3, $2 plus $3. So if earnings easily, they can go either direction at least 10%, you know. So imagine this current price, if it gaps up 10%, oh my god, I need to use this daily chart already. Okay. Imagine over here if the earnings is so good that it gap up 10%, it will be roughly about $200 already. And if my stop loss is about $3, this trade itself is going to give me a risk reward of roughly about 1:6. But what if it gap down instead? If gap down, my loss from my risk of 0.5% equals to times 6, you know, I'm going to lose 3% to close off this trade. So the risk is there and it's not worth it. Yeah, either direction 10% after earnings, although maybe you get to make 1:6, but both sides is 1:6. 1:6. So the probability of making even more than what you are risking is not there. So I won't take the trade. Unless I'm way into profit. Maybe I will book 50% or 70% up to 80% of my position. I let the other 20 to 50 remaining position, let it run for profit. Or even try for earnings. Okay, Nathan, I'm make sure I do day trading, swing trading, position trading, and super long-term investment. But my long-term investment is like I have plans to hold all the way until I'm 55 years old. I'm 34 this year, so I have 21 years more for me to hold. And my long-term investment I have been holding for 7 years in VOO already. So I have no plans to touch a single cent. I will just keep buying VO every time when there's an opportunity, when it dips or when it pullbacks. Hello Moshi, nice to see you again. So Moshi, you are the guy that trade Forex, right? Forex, if I'm not wrong. You're the guy, right? See, I remember all my audience. Yeah, so how have you been doing in Forex? I have not touched Forex for a long time. Hey, no problem, no problem. If you have any like Forex pair that you want me to take a look for you, I can on the technical aspect part. But of course, if you ask me about how CPI or NFP going to affect that Forex, I can't really advise you on that already. Gold. So you want to see gold. I don't have a powerful memory. I'm very forgetful. Like, I can tell you if when you join my group, you will see very funny thing. Positions that I have bought, I totally forget about it. Because I don't look at my account every day. I look at it, but I look at like whether it's positive, like the overall, positive or negative. I prefer looking at the charts rather than my own personal account or looking at the figures. I don't want to scare myself, so I can make more of like an objective view rather than panicking at like every jump of $1,000 or something. Then you get scared, you get panic. Gold, I will say. Gold recently, there's some news about people trying to short, right? If I'm not wrong. Gold trade lower as investors move to risk asset. Okay, gold has been going up a lot, Right now, if you want to propose to your girlfriend or something, I think you're a bit late though. Gold price doubled since 2022. The gold ring that's supposed to cost you maybe $3,000 now is going to cost you $6,000. Wow. Okay, we just look at the recent trend. Okay, I try to help you to identify because for me, I also use another thing is that I look at the duration of how much each impulses and correction actually lasts. By doing that, I more or less I can gauge also whether the market momentum is actually dying out or whether the correction is going to over, then we'll get another rally or that. It's a special way, or I think quite a special way of trying to identify momentum. Let me just take a look. From here to here is about 721 days. From here to here is about 900 days. How about this part? Okay, let me see. Where is the low for here? This to this is about... Okay, this is way too big already. We need to find a smaller correction, which is this. This is about 1000 day. Okay, I can come to a conclusion to tell you that SPY might be entering a corrective mode as of right now. A correction size of maybe something like this. This should last you for... Okay, this started on August 20 and it ended maybe on September 22. So about a 2 years period. So gold, I don't think gold have much more upside potential. In 2 years time, it doubled in price, 100% growth. So And at the same time, this move, it actually lasts for how many days already? Let me double confirm again. This move lasts for 900 days. Yeah, and when I measured the rest of the move before it actually went into like a big consolidation, right? Because right now we are actually on the weekly chart. Um, this is 900 days. So this move, 900 days. If I'm not wrong, this move is 1000 days and this move is 600 days. So plus minus, we should be around there already. And if you want to buy gold, I would say you can do swing or day trading, but of course, breaking this previous all-time high, I'm not too sure whether we'll get it or not. But right now, it looks like right now I think for me I will wait for a little bit because there's no clear direction. We have one impulse going up, one impulse going down. There's no consolidation at all, unless you are saying that this whole move coming down is one leg as an impulse. After that, right now we are doing a 3-wave correction for more downside. Yeah, this is your A wave, this is your B wave, this is your C wave for more downside. Yeah, so definitely wait for a little bit more. There's no consolidation, no clear direction over here. Yeah, even if you use smart money concept, this is your liquidity area. And from, okay, this is, we just start somewhere here. This is your lower low, lower high. This is your lower low. And right now, we have another lower high. Okay, lower high, oh, I draw wrongly. You have another lower high. You have not even broken the previous top, so there's no change of character at all. So there's no clear trend. Currently, the trend looks like it's going down more than up. Unless we can break above here, then after that price come up, break above, give us a retest. You can buy all the way until this trend line. Let me change the color again, this white color trend line. You buy to this trend line from here, you see what it does next. If it starts to consolidate again, maybe you get more upside. But if over this area it starts to drop aggressively, consolidate like this, you better start selling. Yeah, so these are some of the small things that I can help you with. Hold on, there's some new members coming in. Taiwan dollar, what? Taiwan dollar is what symbol? I have no idea though. But I'm still completing. Okay, Moshi, what do you mean by I'm still completing on stocks? You mean learning? I say I got it wrong. Next Monday is not holiday, it's the following Monday. Memorial Day. Oh, can. Wow, lucky you tell me. If not, I didn't even do my due diligence to check. And then Monday you won't see me here already. Then Monday I will suddenly my trading view will send me notification. SPY suddenly tank maybe another 5-10%, and I'm dead. Okay, Catherine. Broadcom, the ticker symbol is what? AVGO, right? AVGO. Yes, correct. Broadcom are definitely more upside. This one is a very strong stock, super strong stock. The company is extremely strong. You rarely see like a stock that move like this. This is exactly stocks that looks like Microsoft, Google, Amazon, Nvidia. Only those really the mega tech stock they have like this. Since IPO, they just all the way up. Yeah, so Broadcom definitely if okay, Catherine, you are doing swing trading, position trading, or long-term investment. If you are doing trading, and you got in at a good price, I would say If you like to, you can book a little bit of partial profit here, or just waiting for it to break this current high, just a little bit more. After you book, definitely need to book some partial profit. Because I don't think the market has much more momentum left, especially you can see over here, even on RSI, like on the 1 hour, this is 4 hours. 4 hours, the RSI already give you divergence. So the peak is here, the other peak is over here, so we are having divergence. But then if you look at price, this is your peak, okay, and this is your peak. So we are also coming down already. Momentum is definitely dying out a little. Yeah, even in SPY is actually showing the very same thing. So I'm a bit more conservative. Maybe I can show you on SPY. Yeah, SPY I have like this resistance at 592. Yep, so if you look at here, I have this line, and today we just touch it. After touching it, of course, it's not like a definite area that you will touch and then we have a pullback or something. Possible that we might just break up above, then after that we come back and consolidate before we go up again. Yeah, this is my thought for the overall market, which I think also applies to AVGO, because they look pretty similar. AVGO is like Nvidia as well, right? You see, they are all doing exactly the same thing, just going sideways in this area. Even Apple, same thing. Amazon, same thing. Google, same thing. Microsoft is a bit different. Microsoft recently has been extremely strong. Okay, so but you can see the price action over here. There's not much of a difference from AVGO. Yeah, even for those mega tech stock. Yeah, but of course, it all depends on your goals. Depends on what you are doing. If you are doing trading, definitely try to secure some profits already. You don't want, like, you have a very strong leg going up. After that, you start to go into this, then you just stay inside for nothing. Yeah, if it's going to consolidate for such a long time, I would rather you get out, wait for the consolidation to finish before you get in again. Okay, what else? Tuesday morning TCOM earnings. TCOM earnings. Earnings next week. No, this is not good. Trading view one is not good. This is good. Why is it not loading? Next week. TCOM. Oh, trip.com. Trip. TCOM. Let me see. Okay, TCOM. Well, out of the China, Trip is under the China stock, am I right? It's a China company, right? Am I right? Wait, let me do a check. Chinese company. Yes, Trip is a Chinese company. Can. So looking at HSI, also, yeah, quite a high chance that uh, for trip.com, the earnings might tank. Yeah, because for HSI, I'm actually looking for consolidation in this area, and at the same time, for the US market, I'm also looking for consolidation. Yeah, likely um, that trip.com should, yeah, quite possible. Maybe earnings it will tank down. It also at this like trendline resistance already. These are trades positions or trades that I don't really like to trade. I would prefer a consolidation in this area before I start buying. No consolidation, no buy, no go. I don't care if this goes up another 5%, 10%, I will not buy. Yeah, this type of place, right, is like a place where all the sellers or short sellers, they will try to position themselves, they'll try to short the market down. Yep. I also have JD. It's quite a waste. I entered JD at, I think, somewhere around here. It went up. I took some partial profit. After that, right now it's coming back already. So maybe I have to take the break even for JD. But I think some of my group, those inside my group, they bought like Baba and Futu. I think they're doing much better than me. Yeah, because previously over at this area, I think either here or here, I told them if you want, you can buy. But for me personally, I didn't buy because I've already more or less maxed out my account. Then Futu, I think is another good one. Yes, Futu is a good one. Yeah, so same old thing. They also buy maybe here or here. Yeah, except for me, I chose the wrong one. I chose JD, the garbage stock. Next week earnings, Trip, Zoom. Yes. Next week might be all the small and mid cap stocks starting their earnings. Okay, Moshi trading stocks trading quite hard. I tell you, trading forex is even more difficult. I burned my first 2 accounts in forex. Forex is non-predictable. I tell you the reason why. Okay, Moshi, let me show you this. Okay, you just go to Euro USD. You go to the weekly chart. You scroll out. Hey, is this all the data? No, right? Okay, wait. There are some brokers that can give you a lot of data for forex. Let's try FXCM. Okay, Moshi, I tell you why trading forex is more difficult than stock. Okay, stock, there are a lot of things people talk about like macroeconomics, the fundamental of the company, everything, all that. But for a start, you don't need to have knowledge on all that. I feel that technical analysis, if you are very good with technical analysis, you can definitely trade forex. Right? You look at Euro USD, you see it goes up, goes down, goes up, goes down, goes up, goes down, goes up, go down, go up, go down. And if you just look at the top to the bottom here, you are in this range since 2008. Okay, there's no clear direction at all. But whereas if you go to stock market, okay, let's take a look at SPY. Bro, this is SPY. You go up, you go down, 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 go up, go down, go up. Is this a clearer trend than Euro USD? Look at the technical aspect. Don't care about those fundamental or what macroeconomics I talk about, all that. As time goes by, you will learn. It's not something like amazing or that you have to, you have to know. But there are some small things. As long as you read the news, just pick up as a habit. Every day read a few articles here and there. After a year or two, you'll see huge changes in yourself. And right nowadays you have like ChatGPT, all that, right? Whatever news you don't understand, just click the link, send it into ChatGPT, ask it to explain. like explain to you like as if you are a beginner, you know, and things will start to piece itself together. Yeah, I don't start off knowing a lot of things. I start off purely from technical only. And technical is where I actually started to become profitable, and I first started to love trading stocks, then I dive in even deeper and deeper. When you ask me if I really know about the fundamental of the company, or do I really know about politics, all that, I can tell you the honest answer is maybe I only know 10% or even 5%. There are many things I don't even know. Yeah, so in trading is okay, bro. Let me just show you this. If your IQ away. Okay, in trading, I believe it's not. Wait, huh? Okay, bro, you look at this. Wait, is it too big already? I can't zoom anymore. Okay, Warren Buffett, the legend of all investors, says that if you have more than 120 or 130 IQ points, you can afford to give the rest away. You don't need extraordinary intelligence to succeed as an investor. The legend himself said so. Am I very smart? I also don't think so. Yes. Okay. You can be very smart, but if you are someone who stress over, money, you feel that money is very important. Like, you treat trading as your only source of income, and you lose sleep over trading or even investment. My circles of friends, I can tell you, a lot of them call me almost every week or every 2 weeks, asking me about this and that positions. Like, I have friends who bought Tiger Broker way back then. I have no idea why they bought this company, and right now they are still in the negative though. I remember Tiger Broker, they bought like a 2021 area. Yes, 2021 area or 2020. I'm not too sure, but they always complain to me that they are still negative. They are holding like throughout all the ups and down for 5 years already, almost maybe 5 years. These are all opportunity cost though. Even if you invest a amount of, let's say, 10,000 in the stock, but 5 years time you can better use it on somewhere else rather than, like, holding the stocks or that. And these are the people that are really losing sleep because they feel very, very stressed over their positions for so many years already, and it's not going anywhere. So I believe to succeed as a trader and investor, your emotional and your psychological strength have to be there. Yeah, you can't like because if you are looking at in the long run, right, you can grow from a very small account until really large, and someday it might actually exceed your income or something. uh you will start to get a little bit more panicky. Like me myself, initially when I first started with a small account, I risk like 2% per trade. As my account gets larger and larger, I start to decrease my risk to 1%, 0.5%, because it was the figures that scares me. And so there are many aspects of yourself. It's all about self-improvement that you have to improve on. Yeah, nowadays I can go to sleep seeing my account like go into 10 over 1,000 negative. I'm all okay. I don't feel anything anymore because I know even if I lost 10% this month, in the next few months, I can make it again. Yeah, so Moshe, I think you can try stocks. Trust me, stocks is much easier. The moment I go to stocks, I'm not going back anymore. The trend is easy to identify. Okay, UNH. UNH. Bro, are you the one who bought the UNH options yesterday? Butter cookie. Are you the one who bought the options yesterday for UNH. 250 ah. Eh, good lah, you in profit already. Expiry, how long? 3 months ah. Okay. 3 months. 3 months, your premium might be quite expensive though. You need how much to break even? But good lah, your price is seriously good. 250 is like the extreme bottom already. Let's see is there any high impact news for UNH today? Yeah, I think more or less looks like it's pricing in already. Definitely can aim for a relief rally. Yeah, 3 months is expensive. Why do you want to buy 3 months? Why don't you buy like maybe 2 weeks, 3 weeks? Because for me, if I were to do this right, I would definitely look for the relief rally and close my option position already. Okay. You normally don't buy those very short options, is it? You always buy like maybe at least 1 month or something. I see. Because I'm very used to do trading, and based on one like aggressive sell off over here, another aggressive sell off over here. I think yesterday was some like fraud news or something. So after two aggressive sell without much meaningful pullback, this is not a pullback. This is just a slow drop for more downside. This is not a pullback. So this area I'm definitely looking for a bounce or some sort of like relief rally. Yep. That's why if I were to buy options, I might consider about 3 weeks max. After that, I get out already. Because 3 months, your premium based on this stock price, I think your premium for one contract might be about 400-500. No risk. But of course, you definitely have your own idea, like why you buy that, right? Yeah, I don't think the really rally will be a small one. This job is quite a huge. Yeah, UNH recently has a lot of funny news. The CEO gets shot lah. After they go into fraud lah, then the CEO step down, everything. Yeah, if I'm not wrong, is it this when he get shot, or is it this that got when he got shot? Break even quite high, but I think no matter how, you did a smart move by using options, because there's a fraud news yesterday. Yeah, definitely don't buy the shares itself. That's a really smart move. For me, I will also do that. But right now, I can't even afford one contract already. I totally max out my account. If not, this is something I might join you to buy together. Yeah, just for a bounce. The bounce minimally, let's say we put on a FIP. FIP, you don't need to target way too high. Maybe about this 382 area. Price is about 385. Yeah, for me, I might target this as my very first target, 385. And to come up to around here, unless the market really manage to resolve this fraud issue, then you might see a big spike. Before you get a pullback, then we'll go even higher. From there, your options, I think it will fly. Hey, butter cookie. Thank you so much for the follow. Swoosh. I think next week just play QQQ. Play QQQ. Okay, I look at it, but I don't normally trade it. I feel that it moves too slow. Okay, Moshi, you want to buy Google? I did send a signal in my TikTok profile. So the signal was 162.5. It was to buy right here. This price, you are actually expanding your risk already, because in my group, some of them, they actually bought it today or something. So around here, right, I told them to move it to break even. Yeah, they bought it here. After that, with a stop loss under here. Just now, I think one of them, they came to live stream, then they asked me, move to break even. I said, yes, move to break even. Yeah. So right now, all of them are in break even. But some of us, we bought even lower. We bought around, I think, this area, around here. Yeah, including myself, I think I bought here or here. I can't remember the exact place. Yeah, so I have nothing to be afraid of. Moshi, if for you, it all depends on you whether you want to take a larger risk or not. Wait, normally, okay, this I answered already. Yes, sir. Long-term options should do into the money kind. Long-term in the money. In the money is easier for you to break even lah. But of course, the premium is more expensive. Because I know even if you have a account size of $10,000, I think it's actually quite difficult to buy options though. Options, especially when you do long term, easily one contract can be in the, like, one contract costs about 1,000 plus USD. Hey, no problem, no problem. I'm also learning from you, because sometimes you guys, like, just now I think there was one guy also, he showed me some very interesting chart that he looks at. I'm also going to do some research. QQQ, quite a few $100s a day possible. Day trade, yes, definitely. QQQ, you can use very small stop loss. Yeah, but I normally don't trade them. I haven't traded them for quite a while already, but the day trading I know is good. Yes. Yeah, don't tell your mom is the one that recommend me a new stock. It might be the next Palantir in the next 1 or 2 years. Is CLOV forming cup and shoulder? Cup and shoulder. I thought it's head and shoulder. I don't really know how to use that the cup thing. You know, the cup is something like that, right? Am I right? So is this the cup? Yeah, I don't use this. I'm still learning the curve. Okay. Let me Google cup pattern. Okay. This should be the correct one. So this is the cup. Then the handle is like a bull flag. Okay, so we go back to the chart. We go and see. I don't think this is the cup. Nope, not the cup. Because if it looks like a cup, it should be. Let's see whether we can find an example here or not. It needs to curve. Then after that, okay, over maybe this one. This one looks like an inverted cup, you know. uh, okay, it didn't really give us that very nice price action, but something like that, right? Then this one is your cup, the handle. Yes, no handle. It doesn't have that flag. Yeah, so something like this before you get another impulse. To put it simply, is something like a impulse, a correction, a impulse. Yeah, right now, yes, if you, as you can see, this is the cup, you know, but don't have the handle. Yes, correct. You need the handle. So the handle is actually what I'm actually looking at. Then I will start buying. Yeah, so this area you need some sort of consolidation. So it will build that handle. Then you will get another impulse. Okay, guys. Now what time? I also think I'm going to sleep already. Why? It's 12:30 though. This is my first time live streaming for how long? 3 hours 20 minutes. My God. Okay. 跟你老母 you think 1 minute time frame will drop? Which chat? Yeah, so after this last question, let's go to bed. Okay, guys. Next week we'll come back again. We'll go and find trades. Gan Ning Lao Bu, which chat you want me to look for you? I think the 1 minute time frame will drop. Did you send anything on top? I think the 1 minute time frame. Yeah, so sorry. I think I missed your message. Should I put one selling lot and go to sleep? For which ticker symbol? Which company? What stock are you actually looking at? This? CLOV? Gold. One lot for gold is expensive though. Okay, 1 minute chart. I can say that right now the trend looks like it's going down further because we actually have a fair value gap, and right now it's actually coming into the zone. Then we drop down into the 15 minutes. Over here, let me see. Over here, you can actually refine it even more. So this is another zone. Yes, this is another zone. Let me change this color. You can monitor, but as of right now, on the 15 minutes itself, there's no signs of rejection. Maybe on the 5 minutes. Okay, 5 minutes. Okay, we go back to the 15 minutes. I think most importantly, because there's a high over here. I would love to see gold coming up, breaking above this high, give us some sort of like rejection candle in between like this black zone and this turquoise zone. From there, if you have a confirmation candle or something that suitable for your trading style, you can definitely put a stop loss above here. This is like a very, very aggressive trade. You have to monitor. Because we don't have a clear direction as of right now. Yeah, you need to monitor, because even from this zone, if it drops, right, the very first area that you have to keep a lookout is also here. This is your order block. Yep, you don't have much. Is yeah, this one is 1 hour. 1 hour you have meat. Yes, you have meat. Yeah, price can definitely come down here. But because this zone itself is actually quite huge, and coming down into here, your risk reward max give you about 1:2. So you can consider if 1:2 is something that suitable for you, you can take. Because for me personally, I always look at 1:3 and above. Anything lower than that, I will not take the trade. Unless you do sell put long term to get more stocks. Sell put to get more stocks. You sell put. Oh yes, you sell put. Then after that, when the option expires, you can convert it into stocks, right? Because you have to buy back. Or someone else have to buy it. I can't remember. Bro, I think this part you are better than me. Yeah, I'm not very familiar. Yeah, I like to. I'm also partly I'm lazy lah. Huh? This is the honest truth. I'm lazy. Then I like to have a more relaxed style of trading. Because in the daytime I have to run my business. I can't be learning like every single thing. And as long as trading is giving me good profit, I'm more than happy. Okay, guys. We. I do a few. UNH flying ah. Oh, nice. Good job, brother. Congratulations. Yeah, if I have the funds, yesterday I will join you. Options. Definitely buy a call options. Yeah, good move. Very, very good move. Then fantastic. Seriously, fantastic. You got it at a extremely good price. 250. Wow. Good. Extremely good. Yeah. What business I run? Okay, I have a business that does corporate secretary. So we help businesses to incorporate, do accountings, all that. I'm not the pro in the business. I'm just a small investor. My friend is the one who actually runs everything. Then soon maybe I will want to start a restaurant also, selling like maybe Thai food or something. Then I also have my own. I'm also doing real estate as a real estate agent. So whenever I have clients or referrals, I will definitely take up the case. Just do whatever you can. Say no to nothing. F&B high risk. Whatever you do, you have risk, right? Yeah, as long as I think if you plan properly, you do your advertising properly, I think it should be fine. Yeah, I'm willing to take the risk. Not too much within my comfort range. I think for F&B, if you actually all type of business, you do have risk though. Everything you have risk. There are good times, there are down times. But it all depends on how you actually manage it. Will you do overseas property? Yes. Yes. So some of you might know I have a Thailand wife. Yeah, so I'm planning to buy maybe a condominium over there. But of course, you know, you married foreigners, you also have to be a bit more smart. You need to read about the rules, their laws, all that, right? Yeah, so if you marry a Thai wife, definitely buy a condo, not a landed. Okay, this is my advice to you. Don't get scammed, okay? Uh, Overseas property. Right now, I think what's the country called? The one that's beside Thailand. What's that country called? Uh, Cambodia. Is it Cambodia? Cambodia. Cambodia is beside Thailand, right? Ah, yes, yes. Is it Cambodia? Yes, Cambodia. Ah, yes, Cambodia. Based on what I know, because um, one of our Singapore, like the agents, he went to Cambodia to become the like CEO of a certain real estate company. The reason he went there, he says that there's a lot of like potential, and Cambodia is actually expanding really, really fast. And to make money from property, Cambodia can be a next place. But of course, all these I have no idea whether it's true or not, because he's like the CEO, so he just tell me everything that he knows. But of course, you have to do your own due diligence. I can go anywhere. I travel like almost once or twice every once every month or twice, or 2 months. I will travel at least once. Okay, guys. Market is good. Okay, today so far uh it's still going up. Nothing to worry. Can have a good sleep. Cambodia, a lot China money inserted. Same like Singapore lah. Singapore, didn't you see the news? I think there were like 50 or something of them being caught for money laundry. China, those people that they wash the money, all that, they are all over the world. All over Dubai. How long? 11 years. 11 years. But I have been profitable for about 7 years. My first 4 years was very tough. Over leverage, blowing up my account, don't know, no idea what I'm doing. Try to DCA when the trade goes against me. You should DCA when you get a pullback, all that, right? I DCA when I'm losing a lot of money. When the thing keep dropping, I keep buying. I learned the hard way, really the hard way. I think most traders will definitely go through this phase where initially, when you started coming into trading, you want to get rich really, really quickly, because there are influencers who can show you, with a $1,000 account, within the next 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, the account become $10,000. Yeah, so it's all the hypes over there. Of course, it's possible to do all that from 1,000 to 10,000 in 3 weeks if you were to do day trading with high leverage, all that. But the problem comes is that is it sustainable? Yes, bro. Money laundry is everywhere. All these China people, they will just go everywhere. Even if you go to Thailand, Vietnam, Malaysia, you can see all the China guy like in all the super rich club. One day they can spend over 100K just on alcohol. Can buy the whole club alcohol, all that. Yeah, you have no idea where their money come from, but they're just ultra rich. Okay, guys, I really going to sleep already. I'm going to knock out anytime soon, so I'll end this live. I'll see you next Monday. Okay, thank you so much, everyone. Bye bye. Good night. Take care. Bye bye. See you guys.